Yo! What is up, chat? Good to see you guys. Good to see you. How's it going, chat? I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday night / Sunday morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Thank you. It's always fun just getting to escape some of the stuff going on in the real world and just hang out with you guys. Nerd out, play some video games. Today's going to be a Noita day. I hope that's cool with you guys. I hope you're down for some Noita. It's a Noita kind of weekend. As the holy sweat glows.
It's time to stop.
Weeb's already muted? Oh, nice. Nice. When the weebs are muted, life is good. And here I was looking forward to the traditional Genshin Impact Saturday stream. Oh yes, those Gotcha Saturday streams that I'm famously known for. How you feeling today? Pretty good, you know, as good as it can be. But yeah, I'm doing. Can't complain, right? A lot of other people I'm sure got it worse, so can't complain. You know, this week's been definitely not my strongest week as a content creator. Definitely, you guys have been doing the carrying. I appreciate you guys. My energy has been a little bit low, all that kind of stuff. Anytime you have, you know, family problems and all that shit, you know, lose somebody in the family, it's never like a high energy moment. But you guys have definitely been my rock, my highlight of my week, you know, giving me energy and just kind of allowing me to feel, you know, normalcy again. So thank you guys for being awesome. Thank you for being here. We're gonna sweat it up in some Noita today. You know, just do some nerd out gaming. But for all you guys that have me open on the second monitor, I hope whatever you're playing on the main monitor, whether it be what are the kids playing right now? That Elden Ring Night Rain. I don't know if that's still, is that relevant? It's been like a week and a half, 2 weeks now. Is it already gone forever? Did you guys already uninstall? War Thunder? Okay, Pontus, I see you with War Thunder. Oh, I'm on third monitor. Hey, I'll take it, Lee. I'll take it. As long as I'm not, you know, put to the fourth monitor. I'll take third monitor. PlanetSide 2. Bobo's going old school. Some PlanetSide. Baldur's Gate 3. Oh shit, Skelly. He's all right. Baldur's Gate 3. He's living the RPG life. Balloons TD. Wait, I think, is it Balloons that's getting a version on the Switch too? It was one of those tower defense games. I remember saying, like, I never had played it, but I saw it was going to get a version on the Switch too, and I was like, interesting. I didn't even know they were on. Like, maybe the previous ones were on the other Switch. Maybe this is not news, but I had no idea they were even a thing on them. Are you playing some Terraria? Oh shit! Respect. Deltarune, Oblivion. You guys are all over the place. And mods, it was a trap. Ban anybody who did not say Noita. They fell for it. Those idiots. Finally, we can have a good community. Oh shit, my armrest kind of just popped. It's about to fall. They fell for it. Noita. Okay, there we go. There we go. I see a couple Noita gamers. That's what I thought. There is only one game in this community. You know this. It's Noita. Anything else, you're wrong. You're wasting your weekend. That's true. There's okay. You can. I will allow you to play a little bit of Factorio. You will not get banned for playing Factorio as well. Speaking of which, I think our Factorio run is getting close to the end. I think. I'm getting like. So the problem with Factorio, knowing if I'm at the end or not, is because I have to send a rocket out to this one point, and if it fails, I have to build another rocket.
Reminder that whenever you make
Another news, Leo range should be 18 to 27 now. Leo's a changed man. What? Leonardo? Say it ain't so, Leo. Google hasn't updated. Because it still says that she's 26. Leo's not my idol anymore. Whoa, wait, it could be fake news. His girlfriend may still be 26. Let me see. I don't know if I'll believe it. You've Googled Leo's girlfriend too often. You're now on the FBI watch list. His girlfriend's birthday was yesterday. Leo's changed, man. He's not. Chad misses the old Leo. Oh yeah, Chad's right. Was born June 7th, 1998. Making her birthday on June 7th. Holy shit, Leo. Our boy's growing up. I'm so proud of him. 98? Yeah, okay, listen. 27 is good for Leo, okay? He's no longer stopping by high schools. Well, maybe he still is, I don't know. Gameplay? All right, we're going with Leo's 18 to 27. Let me get warmed up on this. Let's see if Leo knows if he's on to something. Hey, move over here. We got to see if Leo knows what he's talking about. Hey, what's up, Cam? This like that video of the guy who gets caught watching weird anime where a 45-year-old falls in love with a teenager. Oh god. I mean, come on. If oh, is it not? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Hold. Sorry, KM was distracting me. It's all KM Green's fault. It's all his fault. Dunk isn't escaping the Alabama weeb allegations. Roll Tide, V-Red Tuber, thank you for the 18 months of support. Double Sweat Babies.
No offense.
Spin. Roll Tide. Now, shotgun to the face. Come on, let these guys out. Oh shit. Money. Cool. I got the exact HP I was looking for. This one's for you, Leo. This one's for our boy. Spiked drinks. Okay, there was quite a few enemies there. Right at the exit. Take that, take this. This here. Oh, look at that. We got a boss killer as well. Let's do it. Apparently not that way. Not bad. Okay, hold up. Actually, wait, we keep this. God damn it. I'm gonna go with melee immunity. You know, 1 frame's all I need. I mean, why would I need more than 1 frame to react? Miksu knows what I'm talking about. Actually, wait, hold on, let me grab that. Nobody nerfed the shuffler. It's called cat-like speed and reflexes. You should try it sometime. Oh! Okay, that was a bit scary. Shuffle perk should be invisible. What? What shit logic is this? Let's just speed up our wands, I guess. You know what? I felt like the Luki minion probably be more useful, and speed up wands would be like wasteful. It's just like, not really doing anything. It's those last minute decisions that you gotta make. Don't have time to explain everything to chat. Wait, what? Was that really that low?
You are a one frame kind of guy? Damn, I heard of men coming quickly, but that's a little too quick.
Wait, was that really that low? How did my HP get that low? What? I hadn't taken like any damage. Heart attack? That was a glitch. That was a glitch. Don't worry. I'll report it to the Twitch integration peeps. They'll get it fixed. They'll get it fixed. Don't worry. Quake, good to see you. What'd you say? You are one frame kind of guy. I heard of men coming quickly, but that's a little too quick. Alright, alright. We're not talking about the same thing. Get off me. There we go. Scoop up a little bit of water. Actually, no, we might as well just do this one. Thought I had something remaining in this one, but I guess I didn't. Sure. Sure. Can you pick up the, hold on, the spawn, what? Can you pick up the spawned electric stones? Yes, but those electric stones, so normal electric stones, if you hold them, you actually have electric immunity while you hold them. But basically they added the original regular electric stones at first, and I would just pick them up and get electric immunity, so then they got mad that I felt like I was just too good at the game. So then they added a special version of the electric stone that does not give you electric immunity whenever you hold it, just for Twitch integration. So basically what I'm trying to say is that electric stone is not the normal electric stone that you have in Noita, the Uko stone. This one literally only has the negatives, no positives.
If the world were visited by aliens and we needed a global representative, would you be a top 50% candidate for the job?
Of course.
Top 30%? Top 10%?
I would be. I'm him.
Twitch chat would be better than the average Twitch chat as a representative?
Okay, I don't know about the Twitch chat, but I'm ready to represent humanity. Unless it's got to do some Giga Brain shit, like that one fucking, I forget that movie's name, where the, you know, the scientist, she's like trying to figure out the language and shit, and it involves like some crazy complex stuff. That one wouldn't work out so well for me. Arrival, yes. No, not Futurama. Futurama. That better have been a troll one right there. You're fucking trolling it. Arrival's kind of cool, but the concept is a little bit out there. It's supposed to be like where, I guess you by understanding their language, you kind of open up like another kind of like sense, I guess. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. New game plus, and I'm stunned? Cool! Well, this is bad. This is really bad. Luckily, I'm an elite gamer, so I can survive anything. Okay. Did you not hear the elite gamer comment? Oh my... This is so stupid. Why? Okay, there should be like exceptions, meaning like if new game plus enemies blinding lasts like 2 seconds. I think that would be fair. Because the fact that I'm sitting here blind with new game plus enemy in the starter ones, that's not even balanced at all. But you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Waste all your luck. Waste all your luck. Because you know what? Wasn't a bet. Doesn't matter. Didn't count. Get fucked. Easy. I'm saving my strength for the bet. That's only true when we say it. Don't be jealous. Alright, don't want to get bit. Be reasonable. No. Well, at least you're aware. I refuse to be reasonable. Okay, I may have burned my toes a little bit on that one. That's fine, we just grab... No, I don't want to return, I want the other thing. Fuck, I just have to grab them both. No problem. Okay, that just ruined my entire flask.
I finally finished all the moon, dark moon elements, and gourd quests.
Congratulations. Oh my gosh, how'd that not go over my head? Wasn't a bet, didn't matter, didn't count. Ease. Congratulations there, Nora Wib, on getting the moon / dark moon element gourd stuff done. All the moon sun, oh, not the sun stuff, so the moon stuff. Which is usually important to get that shit done before the sun quest. If you, well, you don't have to, but. I can feel it. The run after this is gonna be a win. feel it. Random perk. Well, you guys are just being cute now. Dark Souls scares me. Where did that come from? Dark Souls is a pretty awesome game, though.
Holy moly.
Holy moly. What did you play in Elden Ring? I've never played Elden Ring before.
Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly.
The only time I played Dark Souls, chat, so I let chat vote for variety games for me to check out, and they had me check out Dark Souls, and so I beat it. Oh my gosh! Chat voted in Dark Souls, so I played it in its entirety, the Dark Souls 1. It is my only Souls-like game to play. Had a blast, and I'm waiting for the next time that the chat votes in a Souls game. Excited to try it. Only time will tell. If it ends up being, you know, if Elden Ring ends up winning. You played most of it, not all of it. I don't think there was anything left in Dark Souls for us. Dark Souls 1. Chat said I fought every boss there was to fight. What is there to do after that? Kill all the bosses. You missed the painted world? I missed the painted world. Did I? You did 100% every piece of equipment? He did the painted world. Thank you, Chosen One. See, you guys are lying. One guy. Had one guy, damn it. We want this. Okay. Oh. You like that little teleport? Put it in my montage. You know what? I'm actually gonna go with this one. That's something. No, I did not like that little teleport. Jealous. Just jealous. Woo! That kind of scared me, but oh shit, I overate. So now I'm back to being slow.
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Oh, fuck it. Oh. Oh. Jesus. Fucking chaos, man. Nora Webb, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Reverse controls. Alright, we need to get a boss killer while I'm on my way down. I think there was actually a boss here. Not boss. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's bad news. That is bad news. Holy crap, that was scary. Alright, alright, alright. We're good, we're good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide over here for a bit. Waiting out the teleport beacon, you know? Oh shit! I wasn't looking!
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
Ease. Wait, what was this again? May have pulled that into myself. Damn, I need something to... Wait, what if I... Probably can fight the final boss. A little scared. It's a random projectile. Okay, it's a mine. Okay, that was pretty scary. Woo. Screw it. We're just gonna get a perk that kills the boss anyways. So no reason to panic. Okay, maybe there's a little reason to panic. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's Oh? May have actually been better to just have triplicates on here. Fire that shit at them. I wish that was the bet. I wish that was the bet. But you know what? You know what, chat? This should help people who are placing their bets, you know, understand what I'm capable of. Not a bet. Yes, but this one, next one will be a bet. The next run will be a bet. Between Telly and Speed, you used up all your luck? That wasn't even. That was nothing.
It's like how to live it up.
That was nothing. No, I didn't use any luck in that one. That was all skill. Solar, Twitch integration, 18 to 27. If you guys are curious why we're doing 18 to 27, it's the new Leo range. His girlfriend did have a birthday. We're living in 2025. Leo's going for 18 to 27, so I'm going for 18 to 27. Boom! Predictions are open. Type exclamation mark yes if you think I'm going to win. Exclamation mark no if you think I'm going to lose. Or Moist Mob if you want to sweat it up for Remus Monkey. Like, actually, it's DNKMM, but you get the idea. Just so you know, we're doing the exact same settings of this last run. Meaning, I just got to win now. So, obviously, I'm going to get a win again. Easy. Give me one moment. Let me grab a little bit of water. Otherwise, I'm going to be thirsty. 1 second, chat. 1 second. Thank you again, Remus. I may have grabbed a chocolate chip cookie while I was up. I lied to you, chat. I grabbed water and a cookie. All right, bets are closing. Let's begin. Everybody type exclamation mark yes, right? For the easy +1 to your streak. Because spoiler alert, I am going to win. I know, I know you guys always hate it when I spoil what's going to happen. You're like, come on, man. I wanted to go in it not knowing it was going to happen. Nope. I got too excited. Hold on, I'm waiting for the little sweatlings at the bottom of the screen to disappear. That means there's nobody placing bets, and it means we can finally begin. There's a lot of toxic no signs I just noticed on the screen. You toxic pieces of shit. You should be, oh, there's a golden yes sign. All right. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's good stuff. Good stuff. How much do you pay Leo per year to make him keep his girlfriend for your bets? That's true. Leo is carrying the stream right now. Leo, this one's for you, my boy. You took one for the team, so now I'm gonna farm a dub for you.
Wish you guys could see this
Boom.
guy right now. He is
looks worse than Trump's wig. You take that back. And first off, how do y'all get off comparing my hair to Trump's? Come on now. Warham with a 2-year resub, the prime 24-monther. Thanks, Warham. True, his is better. Okay, now I know you're lying.
This guy right now, he is drenched in sweat.
Okay, that was not cool. I hate going over lava. I always feel like you guys are gonna get like the little electric shock at the same moment I go over it. The exact second I go to fly over it. Just, oh, electrocuted. The reason I gotta collect a little bit of gold before the first mountain instead of just sprinting to it is it is a high risk that, like, I get to that first mountain, there's teleport bolts, but then I can't afford it. That shit would be bad news. Very, very bad news. Two back-to-back acceleradiums. It's called skill, Yolk. You should try it for once. By the way, Yolk, we did a vocal forensics. Okay, I'm making things up now. But we did forensics on the Count Chocula commercial and have come to the conclusion that you are in fact Count Chocula and you were lying to us. You're just hiding your millions of cereal money. Vocal forensics. That's a thing, right? It's got to be a thing. Don't bully Yolk. I'm just stating facts. I'm feeling electric community. What about you guys? Woo! 1 frame's all you need, baby. 1 frame. 2 frames. Pfft, get that shit out of here. 1 frame is all I need. Okay, this is actually bad. I don't want to fly over the lava again. That would be dangerous. We're wasting 2 bombs to get through this. Not cool, man. Patch to half a frame. It's a 0.5 frame. I don't even know how that works. First time seeing you get the perk you wanted. What? I just did it a little while ago. I literally just did it like the last run. Okay, what the hell's happening? Are these enemies just... They're so tanky. All garbage, that's fine. I'm gonna go with Wand Experimenter, I think. I know. Please, chat, please, no autographs. No, please, you're embarrassing me. I'm trying to play right now.
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Okay. Holy shit. Damn it. Woo. A little sketchy, I'll give you that. A little sketchy. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're good, we're good. Oh, come on, I want that.
Averone is waiting for Mina's salvation, but the lives of my allies are the most important to me. It's coming. The hiisi are coming, they keep coming. There's only one way to survive. This chat must get its job done. We have to hack the Noita gate to let all the gas out.
What the hell's happening? Alright, this is bad. This is like really bad. Stay away from the... Holy shit.
I bet you he's gonna turn up dead
I'm not sure if this small chat will be able to get it done. I'm sorry to the chat since it'll drown in gas. But we have to survive first to wait for salvation in DunkBot 2.0.
No!
Mina helps only those who help themselves.
That's how we do it! Woo!
Abukiheim, face holding back tears and not sensei's stomach. Loudly crying, not that spot. Loudly crying, please, not that spot.
Jesus
Loudly
Christ,
crying.
what the hell? Damn it, I don't know what to do about this. Hopefully this can...
FBI, yes. That chatter right there.
Yeah, for real. That's no joke on that one. What? What? No! No! Come on! Fuck! Fuck!
Why are you sprinting? Take the fight!
I don't want to talk about it.
luck, everybody. Grandpa's dead.
Fuck him up!
What the hell? For what it's worth, congratulations on your award for Bold of the Year.
Was a bet, did count.
Shut your mouth, approximator. Chat, you hear that? I'm bold and beautiful. What was that about your spoilers earlier? I didn't calculate for the chat's New Game Plus luck today, man. What was that, like the 5th time? New Game Plus, New Game Plus, New Game Plus. That was bullshit.
Three. I'm done with the threes.
Pain in the ass, Marfoy. Thank you for the bits. You gonna send a report to the devs for that loss? The devs did nothing wrong on that one. Unless you're talking about the devs of Twitch integration, in which case, yes. Okay, we have a bit of a problem. What even happened there? If I went into the water, it hurt me. If I levitated out of the water, it hurt me. Thank God that one wasn't the bed. I'd be so pissed. Dunk, how do you deal with being so correct? It's a gift, really. Gift and a curse, I guess.
Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up!
That was an amazing TI loss. Even though you did not win, you fought bravely and made it to the jungle, dying only to one of the deadliest enemies in the game, the Mario implant. The Mario implant? I don't know what version of Mario you were playing, but the Mario I remember didn't have implants. Pregnant Mario. Mario had calf implants for sure. What? Calf implants? You like staring down Mario's calves? Have you seen his nose though? It's not natural. Listen, me and Mario got the same nose. Leave us alone, damn it. How dare you judge us for our nose? How else do you judge to jump over like 5 times your height? Well, an implant wouldn't improve that. So you're not even saying like an implant. Well, I guess it still would be an implant, but you're talking about it more in the sense of like a fucking cyborg where they chopped off his legs and they okay, put some fake legs on there. I was thinking more of the implant as in like for cosmetic reasons. Like you were like, man, look at those nice sculpted calves of Mario. Clearly these have to be fake. They're just too delectable. They can't be real. That was chat. That was chat word. Chat's words, not mine. Only calves. I'm a calves kind of guy. I thought they were talking about Mario's large breasts. Like I said, I think maybe you were playing a different version than I got. That, or since I was a kid playing Mario, maybe I just didn't take notice of these things. Alright, that's a bad area. To come back to hear you're going on about Mario's legs. It wasn't me! Chat was saying that. They said Mario had calf implants. Chat says one thing, and then all of a sudden I said that thing, apparently. It's not how that works. It's not how quotes work. Chat said it in Dunk's voice. Hell no. If it worked that way, I would definitely be in jail. Okay, apparently just this thing is so freaking annoying. I can't hit anything.
Person fencing sensei will never underestimate a succubus ever again. Sassy Ibuki anger 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 you though we were done for today exclamation question mark time for round 2 you brat anger 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 I need
I don't know what the fuck that was. I can't even explain what that was.
Have you ever had a dream that you
Wasn't even us? What the fuck are you talking about? Wasn't even us? Do you not see my shots cannot hit enemies because of the goddamn linear art crap? The enemies would have all been dead, but because of that damn vote, I couldn't hit anything, so I had to just like charge forward into death. Linear arc was already off. Well, yeah, while I was like fucking stunned in underwater. What's up, Solar? I see you talking shit in there. What are you doing up, Solar? Past your bedtime, young man. Clip? Alright, let's see. What? This isn't like Mario's calves? I thought you were showing a clip of the death. What the fuck? I was thinking more of the implant as in like for cosmetic reasons. Like you were like, man, look at those nice sculpted calves of Mario. Clearly these have to be fake. They're just too delectable. They can't be real. That was chat. Yeah, that was chat's perspective. I saw 2,445 wins to the title and thought this guy is good.
Do you remember when Dunks could win a round of TI and get onto fixing the challenge command? Pepperidge Farm, remember.
What are you talking about? Dude, there's just stray pixels all over the place. Get me
Trying
outta
different stuff to distract you and win bet even more easily Oak Thumb.
Charles, I'm about to add you to the list. Oak Thumb. Oak Thumb. Charles isn't already on the list. Well, he's on the FBI list, but he hasn't been on the ban list for our community yet.
Hi Dunk. Long time no see. Quick
Yo.
question. Last time I was here you kept talking about being a god gamer. And so I guess my question is just...
Question mark? What? Let me show you there, Dark. Let me show you how it's done. My question is just... My question is just... Let me show you. I'm gonna show you greatness. Keep your pants on. Okay, that's a dead end. Okay. Okay. Well, melee immunity, thank God.
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Easy, chat. Too damn easy. We slaying, my pants are off, don't stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay. I like this one more. Oh my goodness. Oh my. There we go. Thank you again for the 11-monther though, we slaying. Slaying the sweat. Actually a boss killer you guys gave me. Deal. I'll take it.
You got this. Dunk ain't bald. Dunk is a testosterone-filled beast. He ate more pussy than a coyote let loose in the suburbs. So show some respect.
The fuck? Thank you? What is that? Dunkleberry? The D in Dunk stands for Daddy. It's got into you guys. You guys are enjoying the weekend a little too much. Fuck, man, that timing was so garbage, dude. Why do you guys always spam wasn't even us whenever clearly it was all you? Notice at this point in time there's a fucking random ass lava pit that just spawns out of nowhere. When you were playing Noita, did that happen to you? I don't think so.
Hi Dunk. Long time no see. Quick question. I have a Yolk coming to stay a weekend and I just had to ask. How can I keep her energy up? She's old like you.
Wait, what? What did I just hear? What was that? What? All right. I'm just sad you missed my message. Tonight's a vibe. It's too cold to have my pants off, but just know I'm spiritually pants free. Cloud is degenerate enough. She wants you guys to perceive her pantsless, but not doesn't have that degen gamer in her to do it in real life. Disappointed in you. Always be pantsless. True, his ITO mod status is pretty degenerate. Alright, let's do our second shop of the day, and then we're gonna start discussing what we're gonna do for our daily run today. And at the same time, I would like to watch something, a Noita related video. But there has been a little bit of Noita news going on in the speedrunning community. If you guys don't know, Yolk was actually, he took off for a while. He has been, apparently he was studying my Noita runs for the last like month or so, and has returned a better Noita player than ever. He said that after watching my gameplay, it helped him improve a ton, In fact, in his like 1 week since he's returned, he has claimed like 5 new world records, I think. I'm trying to show it to you guys, but it's loading like, I don't know what the fuck. There you go. It's just so slow. Yeah, there has been a ton of new world record submissions. I mean, you can see 4 of his new world records right here, and that's not even all of them. So what we're going to do is we're actually wanting to watch at least a couple of these new world records, at least the shorter ones. Because look, this is like a 5-minute world record, a little over 8 minutes on that one, 4 minutes on that one. Actually, wait. Oh yeah, this is the same category, but one's random, the other one's seated. Holy shit.
I knew he was faking it.
What? It's because he finally got a break from your incessant bullying. First off, I'm a motivator for Yolk. That's not bullying. It's called coaching. Poland strong, yep. He's repping the Polish community right there, pulling in dubs everywhere. So let's do the shop, and then we're gonna watch a couple of these. In fact, I'm not sure which one Yolk was saying was the one we should check out first. I think there was one of them that he specifically maybe was leaning towards wanting us to see. Let's see if he spoke up. Okay, hold on. So you mentioned that's how we do it. By that you meant flopping the clutch like that. All right. Well, I'm unimpressed, but okay, Thumb. And you guys say that I bully him. Okay. So, Yolk was saying, God damn, I keep forgetting. Which one was it, Yolk? Yolk. Here he is. All bosses seated. Okay. So, to get us chilling and in the, you know, Noita vibe, we're going to watch a little bit of Noita speedruns just for a bit. Just like, you know, 10, 15 minutes of it. There have been many new submissions of world records by Yolk. He has been storming through the Noita world record boards, and he has reclaimed many of his world records. It's crazy what somebody can do after they just step away for a bit, watch my tutorial videos, watch my VODs, and then he came back stronger than ever. And you know what? You're welcome, Yolk. You're welcome. Let's see, first place. Let's see the ones that he struggled to get. He's got, okay, we got an overfed. That one's random. See, this one's just an RNG fest. Nightmare. Okay, that one's pretty spicy. Nightmare random. Oops. No. I'm clicking all over the place. So he has to get the Nightmare random one. All bosses random. Wait, who's got that one? Who's the...
My name is Shanalot.
Oh, shit. Hard Possession fucking holding up. Hard Possessions records holding up. Let's see, what else we got? Wait. All right, is this another Hard Possession one? Yep. Hard Possession again, the Giga Chad. Holy shit. Dang, he's almost taken back all of his world records. Hard Possessions records are the only ones that are holding up pretty well. This one's going to be an RNG fest, the overfed. That's like a meme category, but obviously he's got to get it back because it is a blemish on his like perfect record, which is kind of, you know, a little bit yikes. And then of course he's got to get past Got Kapu over here from Japan. Barely eked out a dub. But we are about to watch the All Boss Seated that he submitted recently. I believe it is this one he's wanting us to see. So this one was submitted, how long ago was it submitted? 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Now, this part here looks a little questionable, I know, where you're like, wait a second. Submitted by Yolk, verified by Yolk. Don't worry, chat. We'll be the real judges. We will do a frame by frame analysis. You know what, chat? I appreciate your skepticism. I appreciate that. Don't worry. We're about to review it right now to see if there's any foul play going on. A little bit of cheating, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see. Wait, is Yolk one of the ones himself that is... Are you sussing yourself? What is this? He doesn't even trust himself.
Holy moly.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Again, Yolk has started streaming again, so that's why all these world records have started pouring in. He's returned to the streamer life. So let's see what he's been cooking up. If you're ever curious why you start in the middle, it's because basically this clip is probably, this run's about to end, and then you'll get to watch from the beginning. So you'll see.
Okay.
Yep.
My mistake was kicking the tablet because he just went flying.
If you're curious why he ignites himself on fire on purpose, just because when you are on fire, you move like slightly faster. I don't know, it's like 10, 15%.
Love it when it rains in Noita. I also like rain. In real life, I wouldn't say Noita, but sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna like say I dislike it or anything.
So far, he's doing everything I've taught him. Proud of him. Doing a good job. Holy shit. Keep in mind the category that this is. It's seeded. So he has to kill all bosses, but he does know the seed. He does know the RNG, so he knows where to find like each loot and stuff. That's how he's able to, like, for example, he double rolled right there because he knew what perk was coming. He's getting everything set up. Holy shit. 10 HP.
Why is he like so early here? That's...
Don't forget, for those of you that have never watched speedrunners, maybe haven't seen Yolk hauling ass before, this is a really common speedrunner tactic. And this guy right here normally cannot be killed with a tablet. But when he first spawns in, basically there's this moment where he can...
Dude is on Addy Adzum lock-in.
Well, it's actually not even about the moment he first spawns in. It's usually whenever the enemy sees the player, it turns on this mode that you can no longer tablet kick him. Like it'll.
If Yolk did everything you taught him, he'd still have Noita closed.
Shut your yappers, Chad.
For 1 hour and never hold a world record.
Once Steve sees you, it turns on a matter eater mode, so the tablet will just get deleted if it throws it into him. So when the boss first spawns, it takes a moment before he goes into that mode. So they're basically just killing him before he begins to like delete material. So you just kill him immediately.
So that's something I don't understand about this seed. Why does this fella like spawn there and early?
I fear the moist mob.
I fear the moist mob. Go Segan. Appreciate all the love, dude. Go Segan, always hitting us with love and support. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Hopefully the weekend's treating you well. Go Segan. We were just watching the new world record for all bosses. It was submitted just 2 days ago by Yolk. Good old Yolksy. And yes, I know it's a blur, but that's how he rolls, man. Hold on, wait, what was that tactic you just used right there? So he basically kills himself. He's gonna commit suicide here, but because he has saving grace, it saves him. And then once it saves him, the iframes, I guess, stay alive long enough that then the ambrosia stain can work. Because if you ambrosia normally when you're near this boss, it doesn't work. But if he kills the boss, then he allows the ambrosia to work. So basically he just gets saved at the very end. So right there he should be dead, but then the ambrosia works and he lives with 1 HP. Another boss down. What a great RNG as well. Well, this is seeded, so Yolk has this route perfectly like kind of planned out. Ooh, that's a little bit of a slower bridge boss.
It's not a good kill.
Yeah.
Of this guy, but fuck it.
You hear that? Anybody looking to take the world record back? That's the moment you can improve. He grabs the music notes there because he's going to use that to portal back to the surface later. Plasmid him. He is hauling ass. Is it true you can get those music notes to do damage? Yes, it is, Garlic. He loves the troll.
Okay, it worked. Scuffed, but worked.
Yeah. Is it possible to unlock achievement pillars / spells when using the co-op Entangled Worlds?
We don't complain.
Yes. I don't know if the mods for Entangled Worlds, I mean, if they made any special settings to make it so it doesn't, because I think there's a way you can go out of your way to make it so it doesn't do that, but by default it normally should, unless the guys who made the mod specifically created something in it to avoid that. Mods will let you get achievement pillars, and it just doesn't let you get Steam achievements. That's the only thing that you can't get with mods. And Steam achievements, there's not that many of them.
Do we?
Most are in game. He has Tinker? Yeah, he's got Tinker. Bro's almost faster than the camera. It's actually a pretty funny thing that you pointed that out. So whenever you're traveling at a certain speed, once your character reaches a certain speed, the camera actually centers on top of your character. It was not this way for the first couple years, and I think the devs specifically came back and changed that for the speedrunning community. The tech was that anytime you would want to start teleporting crazy fast, people had to use both a keyboard and mouse and a controller. I can't remember who introduced this tech. It was probably somebody like Bonfire or maybe one of the Japanese Noita players. But essentially they would play normally with mouse and keyboard, but then when they needed to travel from point A to point B, which was decently far away, because the camera doesn't stay centered, it makes it where you couldn't travel very quick, because every time your character got misaligned, you couldn't click. Like if you want to go to the left, but you can't see to the left because your character, the camera's not centered, it would slow you down. But when you hold the controller, you can press to the left even if your character's off screen. It still knows, hey, you want to go left. So it basically they would haul ass keyboard and mouse, and then they go to teleport, boom, grab controller and start teleporting. But the devs, it was about, what's it been now, like a year and a half, 2 years ago, they changed that. That's why now, if you see somebody teleporting very quickly, you'll hear like a vroom sound effect, like a kind of like an engine going, like a jet engine. And when it starts to do that, that means that the camera has now is being centered on your character. Yeah, like that vroom right there. That means the camera's being centered on your character. And yeah, so I don't know that for sure that they did it for the speedrunning community, but I think it is, because I really don't see. You know what I mean? Like I personally didn't like complain about it very much because, you know, I'm not like in such a priority to like, oh shit, I need to move from here to here as fast as possible. But speedrunners, it was actually a big deal. So it was a huge change.
Yeah.
So that's another moment of improvement right there, because he actually took a moment to kill him. But one thing I wanted to point out is he's doing little things that it's easy to not notice. But right here, he should have pretty much insta-died. His character should have almost insta-died. He puts a tiny bit of ambrosia on himself right before he fights the boss. The boss goes to like beat the shit out of him, but he blocks all the damage that should be done to him.
Yeah.
It should have killed him like immediately. Like he would have just died. But he's quick. Dude, wait, hold on. Damn. Right through that lava.
We care, please keep yapping.
Nope. If you're curious how he's keeping his HP bar from just like completely tanking, is you got to remember that he has the perk Healthy Exploration. So every time he travels into a new area, it gives him a burst of healing. So since he's traveling around so fast, yes, his HP bar is dropping a lot, but then it's also bursting up a lot every time he goes to a zone he hasn't been to. See right there, you got a heal. Right there, he got another heal at this boss. See, he would have died without healthy exploration. He kills the Forgotten boss. He needs to kill the Leviathan and the Deer boss. I think the Meat Realm boss. Oh, he still got like a lot to actually kill, doesn't he? He kills the Leviathan, takes the portals that it gives you. If you've never killed that boss before, it actually unlocks those portals permanently in all your future runs. And he's going down to Mecha Kolmi, instas him. Then he's running down to Tiny. Oh no, he's going to the Master of Masters, and then Tiny, I guess. Actually, that was kind of a sick kill. Oh, I want to see that one again. Wait, what was the wand he used for that? So, the plasma beam... Oh, this one. This plasma beam has an add trigger, meaning every time it hits an enemy, it will fire off its payload multiple times. So even though he only placed one bomb here, whenever he shoots the plasma beam into the boss, it fires off the bomb spell many times. It's actually a cool kill. Ooh, right through the cursed rock. There's Tiny. He brings the portal in, goes to the surface, locks in the wind. He still has one boss left to kill.
I really don't. I think
this is an important detail in the all boss rules. All boss rules are... Hold up.
I don't know. I think his APM could be 5 to 10 higher.
Yeah, he's got lots to work on. Yolk, I've taught him as much as I can. All boss rules are that by the end of the run, like when the credits roll and it hits that little final screen, all the bosses need to be dead. Well, currently he has killed all bosses except for one, but he's already locked in the win. But a Noita run doesn't end, this credits don't start to roll, and you get the game over screen until you die. So as long as he doesn't let his character die until after that last boss is dead, it still is eligible as an all boss run. So he's running over to the deer
really
boss.
Not sure.
He's running as fast as he can. You hear the vroom. He synchronized the deer boss and him dying at the same time.
Well, better than my PB.
Oh yeah, by the way, my this whole time I've been yapping, there's a timer at the bottom right under my camera.
Nice. I will take that. I will take that any day of the week. Even on Fridays. Alright.
How do you get the deer boss to spawn? You think like you mean like how did he kill enough innocent creatures? You have to kill enough innocent creatures that you have to kill enough innocent creatures that this guy is eligible to spawn. It's 30 innocent creatures. This deer spell is considered an innocent creature when it spawns. So as long as 30 of them have died, then it means that the deer boss will spawn in when he goes there. I wasn't actually paying attention throughout the run when he summoned in all the deer. I wasn't watching. He does all the kills at the Forgotten, I think. Oh, did he?
Nice.
There you go.
Even on Fridays.
So how Yolk is humble about his world record. You would have gone crazy if you had one.
First off, I have had world records on multiple occasions. Multiple times.
Alright, alright.
I haven't submitted a speed run.
Oh, I really wish you guys
It's been years. Okay, it's been a year probably. It's generous of you to help out Yolk to reach their potential. Yeah, no problem, no problem. After all, Goku could have never become the strongest fighter in the universe without the help of his old, bald, and degenerate teacher, truly a streamer of his community. Oh no, hold on, I'm not Master Roshi. I'm not getting canceled like this. No, I'm not Master Roshi. I'm like, I mean, first off, Yolk isn't Goku in this scenario because that's just, Yolk can't be Goku. Count Chocula cannot be Goku. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, you're Krillin. No, you collect anime figures. No, I have been sent anime figures. There's a difference. There's a big difference. How do you confirm he killed the deer boss before he died? I believe you can see on the screen that it's just dead, right? But let's see that for sure. Because you are right that normally that you would look for the health bar to vanish. Yeah, right there. The health bar is gone, and his character is still alive at the same time. So when the health bar is gone, that means that the boss is dead. He just knows how to synchronize that, I guess.
I think it's... well, better than my PB.
It's kind of hard to see on the screen right here. It's like my eyes,
Why are
man.
all of your anime figures in jars?
What? I am not Chaozu. He's obviously Vegeta. More of a Kakashi Naruto dynamic. no, because that you're trying to say I'm Kakashi and that Yolk is Naruto. No. He's not the main character. Yolk is a side character. He's like that fucking filler arc bullshit at best. That's why we're watching his run right now. This is filler content. To think Yolk can kill all the bosses in under 6 minutes, where Dunk can't kill all bosses in 5 minutes with hours of setup and a waypoint wand. I mean, come on. You know, there's just so many variables, man. Too many variables there. That plus it's seeded, okay? It's seeded.
Dude, I forgot you promised to add this one.
Wait, hold on, wait, no, wait. That looks bad. It's not like that. It was not like that. No, I was moving stuff on my desk around and no. That just no, not like that. Where were we? What else were we doing? Oh, was there another? That one is a pretty insane world record, though. The last submission was by... oh, what? So 1 month ago, you improved on it by 13 seconds. Ah, shit. I wonder if FOA will come back and submit for that. If you guys are curious why there's so few submissions, is you got to remember that through Noita's history, there's been like bosses added and stuff. So because of that, it kind of like splinters the category many times. So like if they add in a new boss in 6 months, not saying they will, but pretend they do, that means a whole other category will have to be built, had to be made, because it'd have to be a 16 boss category, meaning that there will be still, you know, the old boss categories, but you have to play on like an old version of the game to compete on that board. It's a whole thing. This is what followed. No, Jesus. Okay. Hold up. Focus up, chat. Where was I? My God. Is there? I'm gonna see if there's a category that I feel like is decently, you know, competed over. Oh wait, this one's 28 minutes and 44 seconds. Oh no, I guess you look at the this timer is the correct one. So this world record held up for 11 days. Flippy's probably really staring at it, because I think whenever he submitted this, it was a first place submission. His world record held up for 1 day. Sacred Barrel, it's a mod. It's a modded run category. It's like a meme category. Yeah, I don't know what occurred for this category to be made exactly. I don't know. There may be like some community jokes here for stuff that I'm unaware of. Well, Yolk had lost like half his world records, and now he's gained like all of them back just about. Hard Possession, luckily, is putting up a really good fight, holding on to a couple first places. It's literally... oh, 3. He's got 4 first places, but I think Yolk hasn't submitted to some of these categories. Like, I don't even know if Yolk has submitted to this one before. Yeah, it's just a Hard Possession and Vex fighting over that one. Yolk, congratulations on that new world record, by the way. And world records, plural. It has been pretty crazy, the fact that you returned and in like I think it was like your first day back, reclaim like 3 of your world records. What the fuck, man? That's actually crazy. So now we know 3 world records in one stream are possible. Seems like we have an idea for the next event stream. Oh, hell no. 3 world records in a stream? No. You got to remember that Yolk has mastered a lot of these categories. So whenever he goes back to them, it's pretty much like him just dusting off, you know, his skills. So for example, I have submitted a world record before. If I want to go reclaim that, I can do it at any time. It's just, do I want to dust off my skills to reclaim it? That's what it's really about. To learn a new category, that's rough. It's not modded? Wait, what? Doesn't the Sacred Barrel run require a mod? The mod involves being able to use it. It just exists. Let me explain. All right. While Yolk is explaining, let me read these 7 streaks out real quick. All right. What did Yolk say? It'd be easier in person, in speech, but text will have to suffice. Wait, what? What's going on here, Yolk? Is it that complicated? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with this barrel stuff. Discord, yeah, just here. Let me jump in real time listening, and then I can unmute you for a second. I think I can unmute. Actually, wait, it's probably easier just to go. Wait. We went to switch, confirm, and then I just drag him here. There you go. Oh, wait, hold on, Yolk. I can't hear you. I got my Discord noise stuff is muted for a second because. Talk now.
Hello, guys.
There you go. There he is. Now we can hear you.
Hello, Chase.
Hello,
Yeah, so
hello.
what I wanted to say is just to explain the category because it's like a weird one. Essentially, this exists in vanilla, the trailer, but we use a mod to like use it. And essentially, how you use it is you sacrifice something to it. But since you add the tag of Sacred Barrel to yourself, you sacrifice yourself. So that's the win con for the speedrun. Anyway, what I wanted you to do is, my idea was for you to just find it. I mean, you can use the mod, I guess, but you can do it vanilla too. It exists in vanilla. It's a very weird thing. Basically, how it spawns is it spawns in odd-numbered New Game classes, so New Game class 1, 3, 5, and all that.
Yeah.
And the further you go in parallels, the more often it spawns. Because how it works is the game looks for a pixel scene in a border of biomes, and because the biomes get misaligned more and more and the further you go, it can still happen in main world, but it's just there. Anyway, since they get misaligned, they look for a pixel scene on a biome that is not snowy anymore, and I mean snowy because that's the most often where it spawns. And it finds the pixel scene number, I don't know, 61, and it's the trailer art. And basically, it's just rare. It's like a weird thing. It's like a bug, but it exists. That's what they wanted you to do. Just like
so it's an altar. Like do you have a visual of the altar, like a screenshot of it?
There's a speedrun of it. You can just watch that. That's the visual.
Okay, yeah. I'll watch that. So the altar exists normally in the odd parallel world. I mean, in the odd New Game pluses, and. Yeah. You said there's a pixel you can sacrifice yourself on?
Yeah, I understand it all, Oak Thumb.
Well, I don't know what you mean by that question.
Because you said something about like a pixel, then you started saying something about snowy depths and shit?
Oh, so I meant pixel scene. So it's like how the generator works. Basically, it spawns on a border of snowy depths and other biomes, like overgrown, like mid-zone, like hiisi base. In New Game classes, the deeper ones, you can even find it in the mines. That's what I heard, by the way. There's probably more places, but that's like the most common one. It's like a formation that spawns on the border of 2 biomes. Okay, that's the better way to explain it.
Okay, so I'm looking for this formation. I have it on the screen right now. You look
that's
for
how
this.
It looks.
Okay. Seems familiar, maybe. So, but normally it just in vanilla, no mods, anything. You will see this, but there's no interaction, and the mod will actually give you an interaction.
It's like a very obscure and rare thing that happens, but you can do nothing to it. If you have the mod, you can sacrifice to yourself, and there's like even a in-game message on Actually, I won't spoil it. Maybe you want to experience it yourself, what it says, because I've never seen it before this category, and I was surprised it exists. Like this was news to me when I found out. No, okay, you see it. I won't spoil it anyway.
So is it 100% in like in a run?
Well, there's infinite parallel worlds, so the deeper you go, you have a higher chance. So at some point you will see it. It took me like half an hour of looking for it. No, actually, about an hour. But I was in deep parallels, which have a higher chance, because the offset of chunks is higher there. Essentially, about 60 parallels or so, there's an entire chunk of offset, which means if the altar can spawn, it will always spawn. Nati explained it to me. It's not my understanding. Well, it's my understanding of his understanding.
My understanding of his understanding.
Yeah.
Okay, so new game +1 is the very first opportunity you have to find it.
Yeah.
You go to Snowy Depths, you check the border of the Snowy Depths. If you don't see it, your choice is head to parallel worlds.
Parallels.
Yeah, you head to parallel, to the left, to the right. If you had too many of them, you've probably gone to like, let's say you've gone to 20 of them or so.
Yeah, you
still haven't found it.
If you want to find it for sure, you probably want a parallel travel ones.
Yeah, to jump from Snowy Depths to Snowy Depths. Interesting. So, in the code, when they looked it up, did it say something? Is that why do they call it the Sacred Barrel specifically? Like, where does that name come from?
Sacred Barrel is the tag you need to add to an entity for the altar to work.
So that was actually in the game. It was called Sacred Barrel.
It's like something not finished, I guess, because there's no tag on anything in the game, but you can add the tag to yourself, and it works then.
So they were clearly creating like a quest line of some kind,
and abandoned it.
Yeah, and just I said fuck it.
Well, let me know if you want to do it. I guess that will do for the explanation. Thanks for listening to it.
I understand why you didn't want to type it out now. That makes a lot of sense. You're like, this is gonna get weird.
I'm glad that
you thank you, Yolk.
Yeah. Have fun if you do decide to do the challenge.
Congrats on the world records, by the way, Yolk. That shit was actually crazy. I was laying there, I wasn't streaming on those days, and I saw that you were streaming. Literally, the first thing I did, I saw you were live, even before clicking your live thing. I went to the speedrun boards, and I saw there was like, I think you had already submitted like 2 or 3. Right. I was like, what the fuck?
Most of these are just like records that it's the same thing I do. I improve it by a little bit. I know Flippy does this. He improves it a bit, and then he improves it again. And I just like caught him with his pants down, where he was improving it, and I got a couple though.
Hell yeah.
You just got the easier ones for now.
That shit was nice. That shit's crazy. Good luck on those hard possession ones, though.
Yeah, those are gonna be tough. Yeah, thanks. I'll need the luck for sure.
Yeah, GG, man.
Well, see you around, I guess.
Later.
Good luck to you too. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, that was really helpful from him. Let me I'll fix my Discord stuff. I don't know why Discord's been so weird lately. Thank you, Yolk, for explaining that. All right, well, I've always heard this Sacred Barrel crap, but I always just, it was like some mod shit. You guys know me when it's mod stuff. I mean, some mods are fun, like Apotheosis, have a good time, but for the most part, like, unless I'm playing the mod, I'm usually not interested in that moment. This concept sounds kind of crazy, though. I had no idea about, like, going to odd. You could go to odd new game pluses to find it on the border. That shit's crazy. That guy is so humble and sounds hot as hell. Wait. All right, well, you guys know I have a picture of him. I keep a folder. Hold on, let me show you guys. Like he sent me, like, for some reason he sent me a picture like in the morning when he was having breakfast. No boy? What? What do you mean? Smash. What?
Smash.
Smash. It's Count Chocula. It's him. He's him.
Holy moly.
Yolk didn't seem amused by that joke too much. I never knew you were a Yolk hate watcher, but it makes so much sense. What do you mean a Yolk hate watcher? He was gone for a long time. So when I saw him live, I was like, oh shit, he's back. And then I saw his world records and I was like, oh shit, this guy's crazy. Show the picture of when you were in Tropic Thunder. What? Excuse me? Alright, so we could try, let's see, well, how long have we been live? See, the thing is about the Sacred Barrel run, I definitely want to do it. I definitely want to, but I'm like, I need to leave myself a good amount of time because it's going to involve new game pluses, like he said, a parallel world one. How's the runs going today? What's up, Stiffx? Good, good. We just finished doing a little bit of Twitch integration. Then we watched a world record that Yolk had submitted. And then we were learning a little bit about the speedrun category that I looked at as just modded, which there is still a mod to it. But in general, it's like it's almost like the speedrunners tried to finish out what maybe the devs dreamed up as like a quest line in Noita. And so they called it the Sacred Barrel, which category. The only goal is to find the trailer altar, which only appears in certain new game pluses, in an overlap of biomes, and offer yourself as a sacrifice to the magic spirits through standing on top of it. The run ends with a message: the magic spirits are happy with your generous gift. Appears at the bottom left. So this part is a mod, obviously, but the finding of the trailer. The trailer altar, I'm guessing they call it the trailer altar. Is it in one of the, is it in the Noita trailer, that specific altar? I think it is, actually. Let me see. Is it just the thumbnail of it? Maybe it's a thumbnail, because if you go to this, it's that one right there. Yeah, it's in this one, at least in the wait, what is this? No, I don't remember this one. You can now restart Noita without having to restart the whole program. Alright, I guess, isn't there one scene where it is used? I feel like there is a scene that thing is used. In I think it is in Snowy Depths as well. Which I think is where it's at here. You see it in the Steam pictures? Wait, no. No, it was... Yeah, this one here. It's about 1 minute on the last video. Dude, I don't even remember this trailer. Anyways, let's get to playing. Let's play some games. I think we are going to. Will there ever be a Noita 2? I don't know. Don't get your hopes up on that one. The devs have never said anything to make us believe we were going to get that. Only time will tell. But I really do want to do the Sacred Barrel thing. But I also would like to give it a good run. Like this may be one of those runs that maybe takes me forever. Because I need, like I said, I need to prepare for New Game Plus, prepare a World Telly Wand, and then from there we have to farm New Game Pluses. If we get really unlucky, we may have to go from New Game Plus to New Game Plus Plus Plus. Which, so I think he said it was New Game Plus 1, New Game Plus 3, New Game Plus 5. I think he said it was the odd amounts, I think is what he had said. But yeah, so I want to make sure that we have enough time to do it. So again, I know we just had this long rant about this thing, and I do plan to do it. In fact, I'll probably be doing it next week. But just because I do think it could be made into a fun adventure where we talk about World Telewands, new game pluses, all that crap. Today, I'm just like, I'm afraid that I won't be able to give it the attention and everything and the energy. So we'll save that for next week. Thank you, Yolk, for explaining it to us. That's pretty hype. I like it. You know what? We haven't done a Noita Roulette in a long time. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but just because today's been like kind of a weird week for me with, you know, the passing of a family member and crap. It's been, you know what I mean? Energy's been all over the place. Have my highs and my lows. And yeah, it's been weird stuff. But next week I should be back to, you know, pretty good energy, focused up, all that kind of stuff. So let's just go ahead and do a chill one. And if we end up getting a easy roulette, that just means that we'll get to do Twitch integration towards the end. You know what I mean? Roulette plus random start? No, that's too crazy. Fine, we'll do roulette plus one Ask the Gods. Only one, though. So I'll open the bets. Bets are open. Here we go. Let me explain the bet for anybody who's confused. There's a website out there made by our community member, Arntorius. And anybody can go to this website. It's just noitaroulette.com. And noitaroulette.com... see if it's going to load up for me and everything. Is there a reason I'm not getting any sound from this? Oh, there it goes. So this is a website, and what you can do, this is supposed to be where like you can't decide on what you're wanting to do in Noita. You can basically just, this is not the roll, by the way, this is an example. You can roll it, and it will tell you how many fungal shifts to go for, how many orbs to collect, and how many bosses to kill. And that's just meant to be a self-imposed challenge. So we're going to do a roll when I reach the first holy mountain to give us a quest for today's run. Also, on top of it, we are going to do one Ask the Gods. Ask the Gods, it is a... hold on, where do I... oh, I forgot. The Ask the Gods list that we have already curated is over on the other browser. Let me do that. I want to be better. Noita Roulette... there you go. Here's the one that we've already gone through. So here's an example. We will be doing one Ask the Gods. It will give us a challenge such as middle perk every time, new game plus, the gods have mercy on you. Yes, I will be leaving that one. Plus 5 shifts, no rerolls, left perk only, right perk only, plus 3 orbs, all that kind of crap. If something happens and we get some weird situation where maybe the roll of the roulette contradicts the Ask the Gods, we'll come up with a special ruling in that case, but we'll wait till it happens. I'm just too lazy to think it up ahead of time. So you won't know what the challenge is going to be until after we reach the very first mountain. So you have to place a prediction before you even know what the challenge exactly is. Hopefully that makes sense. Get your predictions in. Exclamation mark yes if you think I'm going to win our roulette today. Exclamation mark no if you think I'm going to fail. And I'm going to go ahead and update the title. Did you do the Noita Science of Twitchy Kolmi or the Infinite Health with Heartache? No, we haven't done that yet. We talked about it a bit yesterday. Just a little bit. We were discussing it. But I do want to kind of experiment around with that at some point. You guys can see this guy right now. He is see what all we can do with that. And we're all set up, I think. Mods. This is all turned off. Close the Twitch integration for now. I think we're good. New game, daily run. Is it no, random spawn is not involved at all. It's just roulette plus Ask the Gods. New game, daily run. It did not put us on the right daily. Classic. Classic Noita. New game. There we go. We are on the correct daily, starting with slime, energy sphere, and unstable crystal. Yeah, not my most favorite. So let's Yes, it is going to be a Noita Roulette. What do you mean orb? Oh, thank you for saying that. You're like, don't grab the orb. It's a roulette. What if you roll 0 orbs? You're not allowed to go over the amount. So it would become an issue because we'd have to like, yeah, it would become a whole thing. Damn it, today's daily starts with plants in the first zone. I didn't know the bet. All you had to do is bet exclamation mark yes. I won't let you down. Dude, I hate these plants with a passion. Do you prefer plants of ionized modifier to start? I do prefer an ionized start. I find it to be a fun one. Obviously, it's way more dangerous, but at least it's fun. Plants are not fun. They're just boring and annoying. With that said, I don't think the ionized... I don't even know if it's possible. I think they removed it from being able to spawn in the first biome. They removed that like a year ago or so. I know they 100% removed it for new players to have it happen in their first couple, like first 20 runs or some shit. But I think they ended up removing the ionized from the first zone altogether at some point. It can still spawn in the collapsed mines. Okay, so it's the left side can still get it, but just not the main zone. Yeah, ionized hiisi is pretty spicy. If anybody doesn't know what ionized used to look like, here's an example of it 2 years ago. We're gonna sit here for a moment and let the weebs be degenerate till they shut their yappers or they get muted. Chat, behave. You know what? I can't take it anymore. You guys are too much of a pain. Watch this move. Need you to cooperate. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, only the god gamers, baby. That was a move right there. Need you to cooperate. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, only the god gamers, baby. So yeah, that's an ionized biome modifier start. You can get like lasers in like the weirdest, most annoying spots, and but this is not supposed to be possible in the very first area anymore, I guess. All biome modifiers for all biomes all the time would be an interesting mod. That would be wild. How come you ignored the wand at the start? Don't worry, I usually move in like a pattern. I think hopefully I'll get to it, unless there was a wand on the ground that I didn't notice. You usually move in kind of like a zigzag pattern, which slowly gets through all the formations. There's a torch. Circle of Stillness. You know, new players, I would recommend grabbing that because that is a really good and really easy Steve killer. You just freeze him and kick him and he's done. But we don't need to worry about killing Steve, right? I'm like setting myself up on Steve's gonna be what kills this run. Oh, lucky us. Ooh. A pretty great wand, actually. What the fuck? I'm gonna drop my main wand. We're actually gonna swap over to this. Wait, what happened? That sweatling was caked up. What the fuck? Why is virtual butt? I mean, his username is virtual butt, but it really, the AI always gets wild. Oh shit. Bring it back, I'm almost done. Okay. Okay. Kinda unnecessary, but I think I'm just gonna do away with the red ones and grab this. Does the weird portal spell spawn naturally if you've never found the right location? Why did he have a front ass? What is the username for that? It's not an ass. It says... Is that toe of guts? It's supposed to be part of their guts, I think, not a penis. Chad, it's not what it seems. It's not how it seems. Did a U-turn.
Just remove the LGBT theme. It'll end badly.
Oh boy, how was my sweatling this time? Chat responded. Big time. They were surprised. Also, keep in mind when I get to the first mountain, I will be doing the Noita Roulette roll to find out what our mission is going to be today with one Ask the Gods. I've been in this first zone for like 20 minutes. I take my time in here. I make sure to get every single resource that I can. But we're looted out. Let's go to the first mountain. We may have missed a heart or two, but I feel like we did a decent job at checking everything out. But it's time. Enough stalling. Let's see what our roll is gonna be.
Spin.
Closing all bets. Is everybody in? Because once we close the bets, we can't reopen because we already know what the challenge is. Like, it'll be too late. Creamy's sweatling looks hilarious. Closing the bets, rolling the dice. Dwarfo is making me feel pretty goddamn lucky, so here it is. Boom! Okay, that one hurts a little bit. 5, 10, and 6. 5, 10, 6. But then we 5, 10, 6 plus we have to ask the gods one time. If it says that I get a pass, that's fine. It's only a single roll, so no matter what it lands on, we work with it. The gods have mercy on you. I can feel it, baby. I could feel it. You hear that? I was explaining right before the roll even happened. I was like, if it says to skip, fuck it, we skip it then. Thank you, Ask the Gods. I appreciate your mercy. One frame gamer. That's what they call me, Marfoy. One frame is all I need. Peak scam. Noita Roulette daily run. It's supposed to be 5 shifts / 10 orbs / 6 bosses. No problem. 10 orbs is the hardest Noita challenge for Dunk. Oh, hilarious. We literally did an 11 orb. Actually, we did a 31 orb run yesterday. Don't even start with me. Don't be jealous. Actually, that could probably stay. We do not have a way out of the mountain, do we? Ah, shit. Ooh, that's a way out. Never mind. Oh, that's a way out. We're good. We have ways out. Ooh, explosion immunity in the very first mountain. Today's daily is looking nice. Looking juicy. So I'm going to go for this. Grab up these. Then go for this. I think.
10 orbs. Not 11. Please, I still have PTSD from last time.
Don't worry, Simon. I got this. I think. Probably. We'll be fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I think. Hey, chat, is Twitch lagging for anybody else? Anybody experiencing any lag? I did have a couple frame drops earlier, so you may not be alone, but it's stabilized now. But there was like a 2 seconds earlier. I had a little skip.
Dunk isn't bald. Why?
Chat say no. They're looking pretty good right now. I see. I had a chat reconnect. Oh, there could be some Twitch chat problems. That's a classic. Classic Twitch. This is a case of where like I said, in the future I would like to be multi-streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. That way if anybody's like ever having maybe like their server that they're connecting to is having issues, it would be nice to be able to jump to another platform to find out if it's your connection to Twitch or if it's just your connection overall. Yeah, Force says that they're having the occasional buffer as well. So yeah, it could be one of their little server clusters could be fucked. If you tab away and look at a different tab for any length of time, Twitch will lag out, pause, and restart. The problem is with that method is that I don't roll ads in my channel.
See this guy right now. He is drenched in
I don't
sweat.
play ads. I just leave on the pre-rolls, which you know, we've gone on this rant many times. Many streamers say don't do that. Always do ads in the middle of the stream so that pre-rolls aren't on. But I say fuck it. For anybody that is not a sub, I would like them to get the least amount of ads possible. But if you're constantly having to refresh the stream, then that means you're constantly getting hit with pre-rolls, which would be kind of the opposite of what I was hoping for. So hopefully you're not having to refresh too often. Otherwise, that would be not good. Tom with the 53-month tier 2-age. 53-monther. Hell yeah. Tom, thank you. If I miss the early dunk days, then of course one day I'll miss these days too. Aw, Tom. Appreciate the 53-monther. See? The chat, that's you gotta think like Tom. Too many people missing the good old days when you don't realize that you're experiencing some good days right now that you will look back fondly on. So enjoy it while it lasts. I'm not talking about just in our stream, but in life. Enjoy life while you can. All moments of it. Somebody suggested me an Alchemist killer. It helps if you show the spells that you currently have. Like if you had a screenshot of your current stuff and then say, hey, can I get a suggestion for a Alchemist killer? That's usually the way to do it. Because without knowing what you have, it's like there's just so many possibilities. Actually, that's a badass wand for us. This can go up. Because the monogen is a bit better, double than the other one. You know what I just realized? We have luminous drill digging, so why not check the next mountain? Right? Makes sense? Hopefully?
Is it just me or does Dunk look really cute, RN?
Oh, come on. Come on, young Will. Come on. You're making me blush. Oh, shit.
I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a goddamn dump truck.
Hold, please hold. I'm murdering right now. Easy, baby. Easy. Got some TNT, some pollen. We could get the oil blood so that we get fire immunity. The one thing that makes me nervous is we're supposed to be doing 5 fungal shifts a day, and oil's a pretty common one that gets affected. So if oil ends up turning into like a crazy material, we could be in big fucking trouble. Like for example, if oil turns into something like polymorphine, we'll actually be bleeding polymorphine. Now you may say to yourself, well, okay, the same risk as if like blood turns into polymorphine, but it's actually kind of different because the player naturally actually bleeds a category of blood called fading blood. So it means that if you just don't have any special perks or anything, when you get hit, you actually don't just like bleed out a regular blood that can be fungal shifted away. You'd have to do things. You could either capture the fading blood or grab the more blood perk. Things like that can factor into affecting your character how they bleed. But specifically, oil blood would make you very vulnerable to the fungal shifts. But it's also kind of fun to just grab it and see where it takes us. Why destroy the lantern above the statue? Can it mess up the kick? Yeah, anything that's like physics related, you don't want it in the way whenever you're doing some like statue kicking. You know, like when it flies into it, other materials, even I've literally had the statue not kill Steve because Steve, whenever he throws his attack at these fish, the fish will explode and go in all directions. I've had a fish corpse fly over here, hit the statue. Because the fish corpse was sitting there and nudged the statue, it led to the statue not hitting Steve correctly. Steve survived, which led to, you know, I never would die to Steve, you know, I would never make that mistake. But the fish corpse can actually cause this statue kick to mess up entirely. So anything physics based around that statue is scary. You don't want to see it. Have you ever done a run where you bleed Healthium? Yes. Yes, we have. We've bled Healthium. We've bled gold before. Bled gold, bled Healthium. Done all kinds of crazy runs. Sorry, I know that was a little slow, but I wanted the resources of the mountain, and now we have a teleport, so in the long run it should help us. Oh my god, oh my god. Let's chill for a moment. Let's all just calm down and get some HP, because I have 28 health and I almost just died. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Not really a whole lot going on right now. We're just kind of... I guess we'll do some fungal shifts pretty soon. That'll probably add some spice to the scenario. Oh, I didn't decide if I want to do the oil blood. You know what? I said I was going to do the oil blood. Let's go ahead and do it. It'll make the fungal shifts potentially really interesting. Oil blood does come with fire immunity, which is the reason you'd want to grab it. It's just whenever you're doing fungal shifting, it can be risky. Fungal shifting and bleeding oil.
Good morning, everyone.
Let's see where it's going to take us.
Another day.
Consume. There hasn't been a good chunk of polymorphine, I mean fungal stuff for me to shift with. Oh, that's a bad guy. That's a bad guy. Oh, that's a bad guy. Oh my goodness. Did you see that moment right there? That was almost an instant death. That dude could have froze me and I would have been done. It was surrounded by melee guys. There's no way I would have survived. Sir, what are you doing? I tried to luminous drill the dude so that he would die quickly. Instead of shooting him once, he tellies around. Just he bled on top of me and it created a little issue for a moment there. But we're okay. We're alright. I have a problem. I got teleported to the second biome in today's daily without visiting the Holy Mountain. Did you find a wand in the coal pits to get me back? Yeah, you have a weird option. Chat keeps saying go around, which I mean, that is a option. I'm not going to say it's the best option, but what they're suggesting is, so you said you ended up jumping to the second biome, as in, well, I forget the order exactly, but anyways, let's say that you're in this biome and you didn't get to go to the first mountain. There was Lance. Did he end up in the coal pits? Is it? Because I'm trying to think, how would you telly from here to here in today's daily? Anyways, let's just say that's what happened. You ended up here. You didn't get to go to the mountain, which this mountain has explosion immunity in today's daily, so it's like very sad. But this mountain in today's daily had teleport bolt. So you could get your hands on the teleport bolt, jump by this, and then you have to obviously go through this little zone here, which is going to be a little spicy. Just the top area, just the top. And then you could just go around the whole ledge and end up back in the first zone and then jump into that. That is an option. I followed a worm and got into the... Oh, a worm. Okay, that makes sense there, Ella Kid. Now I'm understanding what happened for you. You followed a worm, there was telly juice, got on you, then it tellied you. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, the good news is you can get back up there. It's just depends on how much of a risk you want to take and what order you want to do things. But there's no wand that I can think of that I'm just like, oh yeah, there's like a, you know what I mean, like an early access black hole wand that could just get you right back in there. I haven't seen one of those yet. Oh, there's a telly wand right here. In the fungal area, just grab this wand. It has an oil trail. But you'll grab it, then you'll go back over to it because it's right on the edge. Look at it. It's like this is really easy to access. Then use the telly to you would teleport back into that holy mountain. You have to make sure you bypass the collapse. You know what I mean? So at least that's something. I know I gotta do the fungal shifts. It's just that don't worry. Like when you first go into the fungal area, it's pretty common that you don't see much fungus. The fungus grows over time, so that's why it doesn't really bother me too much to idle around a bit in that area, because I'm just allowing the fungus to kind of grow and spread. And then by now, I bet you I'll head back over there and we'll start to notice a lot more fungus. Alright, fungal shift number 1. Remember when it comes to the fungal shifts that we do on the roulette, the way that we can do this in a way that we know it spoilers don't matter or anything is that I am not allowed to affect the shifts. I mean, like I can't try to hold a flask of something to avoid some bad shift happening. Instead, it's all random, so we don't hold any flasks. Even if somebody would say, this shift is about to take place, doesn't matter, can't avoid it since we're not allowed to hold any flasks. By knowing shifts, you can hold flasks to try to change the outcome, but in our case, we're letting pure RNG do it. No holding stuff. Our fate is already set. That's polymorphine right there. Come on, over 180 seconds worth. Sima. Oh, fuck. It was Fungus? Well, that's annoying. That is very annoying. So, the very first shift actually removed Fungus. Which is annoying, but not the end of the world. The reason it's not the end of the world is because we can actually create more Fungus. Though it sucks that normally you make a backup Fungus before you lose your main Fungus, but oh well. Oh well. There are other ways. Do not luminous drill this guy. That's what I learned from the last one. Oh! Oh! He actually got a hit on us. He leapt from downtown. Annoying little guy. Not again. Not again. He's back and he's angrier than ever. Glue time? We shouldn't need glue. It used to be where you had to rely on glue. But now we can make a green fungus. Which is awesome that the devs added that. I have no idea what their inspiration was for doing that. But I'm so grateful they did it. Basically we just have to get lava and we mix it with some green slime. You can huff glue. Yeah, whenever you use the glue spell, it outputs this kind of glue material that you can eat and get your character high. But it's really annoying to work with because the glue kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but the material that it outputs isn't exactly the most consistent. It's like the glue kind of destroys, whenever you create some of the glue material and you shoot new glue, it will destroy the old material sitting there. So you usually have to find a way to like generate it without destroying glue. It's a whole thing. It's a whole fun thing. My HP is way too low to be still in here at this point. I should have already left. The wand's okay. Not the greatest. The wand's pretty good, but the capacity's kind of shit. Come on, give me something good. Oh shit! That blinding was just living forever. Alright, well. We're out of here. If you're curious why I was hanging around, it's because I did have explosion immunity. That makes the zone a decent amount safer, but not like 100% safe. Things could still go wrong. Just most of the time when you get gotten here, it's because of like a mushroom exploding or just something like you just get like 1 second to react and it's just like boom, dead. And that's almost always explosion damage. But that is not the case. We are fine.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Legalize nuclear bombs. Now we can... What can we do? We need better range because this is our current range, and that's not going to cut it for snowy depths. It has cut it up to this point, but right now it's gonna be an issue. So I'm gonna turn that into my tele wand. Grab the heal. And hopefully we find something good. No, I didn't go to the meditation area. I could have dug to it. It just would have been pretty slow. I didn't see a meditation cube in the main area. If there was one, I did not notice it. I do like the meditation cubes. Okay. Is Only Wands busted? Oh shit, it shouldn't be. Let's check. Nope. Looking up to date. Make sure you're using dev.onlywands. Our other one, the reason we're using the dev one is anytime Test60 puts out updates, we have to go to the dev.onlywands link temporarily until we know it's like, until Test60 feels it's stable and he wants to push it for the entire community. Because if you push the update for everybody right away, then some people who are, you know, who don't exactly keep track of our community, some people use the, you know, I host the server for that website, but not everybody's part of our community. They just, you know, they just play Noita and they use that little feature because it is publicly available for all streamers. Well, anyways, if there was ever any like issues or whatever, they would have no idea because since they're not part of our community that there was an update put out that was broken. They wouldn't know how to communicate it to us. So yeah, we pretty much tested on this channel until we, you know, until Test60 feels like he's confident it's in a pretty stable and good place, and then he pushes it for the update for everyone. I think I got pushed to production now. I could be wrong though. I haven't been too. Oh, okay. You think that he could have? I don't necessarily always keep track of him and his updates. We'll have to ask him. Oh, I shot at him one time and I was like, you know what? I don't think he's gonna die fast enough. This is a common one to have a heart or, oh, it's a chest. So we do not want to open that chest straight up. Otherwise it could have an electric stone in it. We need to... Damn it, gotta get rid of some of this water first. Okay. Yeah, the challenge that we're doing, we call it Noita Roulette. It's where we just let a random number generator select how many orbs we have to collect, how many fungal shifts, that kind of thing. Oh, look at that, a heart and gold. Nice. Yeah, but we allow a random number generator to select our adventure. And, okay, there were some propane tanks in there. That could have been a little scary. I mean, the damage isn't... Can't take explosion damage, but the propane does hurt. Burns. So we're supposed to collect, the random number generator ended up selecting 5 fungal shifts, 10 orbs, and 6 bosses. So far, we have collected 0 orbs. We have done 1 fungal shift, and we lost our fungus, which is really freaking annoying. And we've killed 0 bosses. So we have a lot that we have to accomplish in today's run. We are running behind. But Noita is one of those games that the power-up is everything. Like, you power up, and then all the other tasks kind of just become easy. I don't know why all the non-shuffles that we're finding tend to have some mess stats. Oh boy, I'm sure excited to see what wand build Dunk will use today. I'm sure it will be a bit exciting and unique. Hey, yesterday we ran a... What was that spell? I forgot the spell. That's how rarely I use it. The flame, something flame. Dark flame. Thank you, chat. I was like, something flame. Flame on! We did a dark flame build yesterday, not at the chat's request. I just busted it out because, there it is. I wanted to be original. We ran like 5 dark flames, and then we ran a Greek letter that copies all the projectiles. So it just copied tons of dark flames, and yeah, that was our whole build. It wasn't necessarily a great build, but it killed enemies. It was good enough. Path of Pog Flame. I'm impressed, Dunk. Thank you, Twist. Thank you. Pretty much we were just spamming Path of Dark Flame. It actually gets a little laggy if you spam a ton of it. We even used Heartache and Path of Dark Flame, the Path of Dark Flame build to kill the boss yesterday too. 31 orb boss, mind you. 31 orb boss, dying to Dark Flame. Possibly a world first. Actually, decently likely to be a world first. It only took an hour to kill it. That little bastard was being a pain. He's going crazy yesterday. I don't know what got into him, man. Just never have him go outside the basic arena. That's my rule that I have after fighting yesterday. Do you think Nightmare Mode changes propane tanks? Link? That was a fast one. That one was like, came straight at. No, it doesn't change propane tanks as far as I know, but explosion damage is amplified. So you take over 220 damage from one propane tank in Nightmare Mode. It's pretty messed up. The game was punishing you for grabbing that mushroom perk. It's cursing you. We're gonna drop that so that we can grab this, because we need that pouch. Some acid. I don't like leaving huge things of acid. I try to get rid of them when I can. Dump out the acid. Screw it. It's kind of nice digging for now. Hi, ChatterSlam. I am currently trying to do a 100% run, and at the moment I am past the third 33 orb world reset. But when trying to get the divide by 10 by bringing the curse to the diamond, it didn't register the curse. The curse also doesn't seem to be working in general. Did I screw myself because I failed the curse thing before and had to cure it before the world reset? Oh shit. That is a great question, Jumper. Chat would have to answer that one. So essentially what Jumper's saying is he is trying to do a 100% run. He ended up grabbing the curse and removing the curse from himself. When he does a world reset, can he try the curse again? Like, do the flags for that curse reset? I actually don't know. Don't listen to Exit says you're fucked. He may not know. A lot of people meme, so don't assume every person knows what they're talking about. Now that is a great wand. This is a wand that, you know, without certain spells is kind of meh, but because of the chainsaw, pretty much I don't care about the cast delay, I don't care about the recharge, because the chainsaw is going to get it all fixed. And it's just a 515 mana charge wand. That thing is a beast. Yeah, you can get the curse again. Okay, and Latali's the one that said it, so you're not screwed. You're not screwed. That's a Jumper. If Latali's saying it, it is very likely to be true. Because, you know, whenever I'm preparing for big event runs, Latali is like one of my go-tos for figuring out what I need to do or how to fix this or that problem. He knows what he's talking about. Bingo. Bobo making a bingo claim. Give me one moment. Let me fix this one first, and then we can check out this bingo claim. Probably a bullshit bingo claim because it's Bobo. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Heavy. Why did I grab that? Whoops. Triple. 3. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. This orbiting arc adds 3 damage to all 3 of these, so we end up getting an additional 9 damage per shot. It's pretty sick. Pretty sleek. We could throw light on there. I don't think we need anything else. This will do for now. Talia, yep, the prophet has spoken. The prophet has spoken. Builds a minigun wand, opens a bed, kills Steve with a statue, enters a fungal caverns, damaged by a spider. Damaged by a spider. I guess in TI there was some spider bullshit. Yeah, I forgot about that, Bobo. This is true. This is true. Why is Latali not VIP? Because we're trying to decide if we're going to ban him or not. What the hell, Derry? What the hell is this? Your cover is blown. Oh my god. That was a near-death moment. Oh, dude. You're getting hit by everything. I'm going to have to make a pit stop to heal in a moment. In fact, here's what we're going to do to try to stabilize all that crap. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put light on these. And then I'm going to use that to see in the dark cave. I'm going to head over to the far right. Dunk focus. I did bet yes this time. Okay, I'm gonna lock in. Is the boss drops once the same on all daily runs? No. A lot of the bosses, maybe all of the bosses. At the very least, a lot of them. Like for example, the dragon, their drop depends on the X and Y coordinate they die on. So if you were to kill the boss on the exact same X and Y coordinate on the same daily, then yeah, you will get it. But the likelihood of that happening is ridiculously low. But instead, it will be a different drop. I could go grab another orb or two, but I feel like this should put our health bar in a decent enough place. Don't forget that we laid that firestone right here earlier. There we go. There's a heart with a plus on it. That means that we get 25 health. That's good. But we also want to find... Shit, we gotta go the other direction. The one right here without the little plus. That means we're gonna get a heal from it. Slurp, slurp. Do you need the pouch still? Fuck. I'm glad you said that. Actually, wait. We can leave the pouch where it was. I'll just have to remember where I left it. Because that will come in a bit. Do like that too. Triplicates online. Go ahead and jump here for a moment. Quad. Extra one of these. What do we get here? Meh. Dice. At this point, I feel like the dice is a little bit greedy.
Do it.
I don't plan to go to parallel worlds. If I'm going to parallel worlds, I grab the dice.
Do it.
Dice is nice. Get greedy. Do it. Yes.
Do it.
The dice is always nice. Why did I listen to you fucks? God damn it. That was almost 200 extra HP. You guys scam me. You pieces of shit. 50-50 chance and we lost it. Yeah, don't. The dice, it was completely unnecessary. I did it. I was pandering to chat and I made mistakes. Should have ignored them. Should have known these fools are always hoping for our death. So we need to turn in the broken wand, check out the eye room, and then from there we'll get everything else situated. Also, we need to set up a healer station. I think there's a heart right here. Is that what that was? Yes, it is. I'm hoping that we get a wand that will be a huge upgrade for us at the wand repair area, since we have our broken wand. Broken wand gets fixed at the bottom right of the hiisi base. Or not hiisi. Oh, yeah, hiisi. For a second, I thought I was saying snowy depths. Mixing up my biomes. So we do have a turret guy chilling. Broken wand. What's it gonna be? Damn it, it's a shuffle. Oh, dude, if we can get the no more shuffle perk though, that would be nice. So keep in mind at this point we have killed 3 of the Steves. So the big one's going to be showing up, but we actually don't have great resources to fight the big one. We don't have great resources at all, and I don't even have an ambrosia to make it so that I can just do the easy, you know, ambrosia up and just stand still and kind of fight them. So this is a little bit of a risky moment, one of those that we need to make sure we're not going into the next mountain until we feel confident that we can take them on. That is really helpful for confidence. Can Big Steve be frozen? He cannot. At least I've never seen a method to get him frozen. There may be some kind of like technicality where it's like you can hit him with the weakening mage and then he can be frozen. I don't know. Maybe there's something like that. But in general, nah. Healer, how's it going? Black hole, that's a big find. Grab our telly flask. Unstable telly. Wasn't there ambrosia on the first or second floor of the left side? On the left side? Was there? I may have missed one. I may have not been looking. It's possible. Is possible. There's a summon portal. And somebody was asking about that just today, I think, weren't they? Today's iRoom has it in it. Okay, so Plasma Cutter actually does really great against Big Steve. Zeta's kind of an interesting choice. Zeta opens up the possibility for infinite heals if we end up getting some kind of heal. It's just annoying to work with. But at least we have some stuff. I don't need the Bloodlust. So now what we can do... do have homing still. Yep, right there. Healer is chilling. Come this way, healer. I need you. Actually, I don't really need them, but I guess I'll get them set up. Damn, how damaged was that turret? It was really damaged. And now I kick the turret. Guy proceeds to do some of the worst heals I've ever seen. Gaming history. I did not forget to grab the Bloodlust. I didn't need it. We heal up that way. We also have the heal literally sitting in the mountain still just chilling. Which this does give you a permanent 10 HP, so should just grab that. Heavy shot. Go ahead and build out our 40. Homing plasma. Let's make sure that it can fire off correctly. Yes, it can. Make sure we have the mana and everything we need. So we're setting that up. That way, whenever we run into the next mountain, we can quickly kill Big Steve before, hopefully before he could get to us. Oh wow, that's even better plasma, I believe, to use in this situation. I think so. I think we'll be happier with it. Plasma's huge damage. It's just, it can do self-damage. That's the only reason you don't see plasmas used more often. Anything that you can accidentally murder yourself with it. Not exactly Noita safe. so we'll just go here. I'm gonna swap out the plasmas. Actually, this one's more expensive. Maybe it's better to go with the cheaper one. Come on, kill them off already. Thank you. Or really swap that for 3. Good. Chainsaw for luminous drill? I like that. That's a good idea. I like it. Then it kind of frees up our digging wand space as well, doesn't it? A little bit of space. Kind of, because the digging's annoying with this. Repulsion sector, or repulsion field, not sector. Can't deny it. You can't deny the greatness. You know what else I can do? Incoming transmission. We can throw the black hole on here. That way, whenever we shoot it up like so, we have our way to get up there. We kick that to the side. Nope, don't phase into our character, please. Got that there. May I point out that you are obliged to pick up rainbow every time? Oh, that's a very good point there. Yeah, that is true. It is June, and there is a rainbow spell. I am pretty obligated. Crappy thing is, our wand is like the capacity is slightly off. We need one more capacity.
Do it.
They call them bylaws. The bylaws. I thought that meant something else. I'm learning. We go grab a better capacity wand. You know, it's a jungle. There's gonna be a wand in here that can take the rainbow spell for us. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, well that's... what are the odds of the wand being so shit, it's like, I can't even work with it. We'll just kill the dragon and we'll get that wand and that'll do. The dragon will save us. Oh no, I need that ambrosia actually. My ambrosia. I was a fool. Oh well. My purse. You know what? I'm gonna make a little bit of a risky move. I'm gonna dig from above, which is normally, you know what? It is so frowned upon. Let's not do that. I feel like my brain's moving slow. Let's not risk it. Digging from above, that dragon kind of lunges. Use black hole. I don't have it edited on there. I'd have to go all the way back just to edit it on. Go. There we go. Good, good, good. See? That's what we're looking for. That's the kind of wand we need in our life. Got a little bit of everything. Holy cow. 1,480 mana charge. I like it. Streamer luck. Nobody ever recognizes my skill. It's sad, really. Also, remove explosion has a -2/5 cast delay, which would normally be exciting, except for the fact that we have chainsaw, which removes all cast delay. Got that. Now we can get that rainbow love. Put this here. Chainsaws going there.
We are always deadly serious. You just keep being completely delulu about your baldness or your awful skill level.
Haters, man. All of them haters. Alright, which do you guys think looks cooler? Hold up. Which looks cooler? The rainbow spell here? Or the rainbow spell here? First or second? Both?
Stop.
I can only have
You
one.
violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now
Two. Okay, most two. There's a couple people saying they like the one. A couple people prefer the first. True, we'd have to go get another one if we wanted to guarantee it. You're crazy. Alright, that's our first boss kill. We've killed one boss, grabbed 2 orbs. We need to get 10 orbs. Yeah, we're running behind. Yeah, we got 9 no, not 9 orbs left. We got 8 orbs. You guys are trolling.
Oh ho ho. I sure hope you'll grab 10 orbs and none more clueless.
Trying to decide on my route for taking on these orbs and bosses and everything. Let's just check the next mountain. We may luck out and it just has such good loots that it will speed up things a bit for us.
Do it.
Our first reroll of the run. Oh, nothing interesting. Second reroll. Okay, it continues to bore me. Third reroll. Unlimited spells. Could be fun. So unlimited spells doesn't work on things like Black Hole, but one thing that it does is whenever you grab it, it does give you a refresh, and it turns any spells that it can into unlimited. So we'll use that to our advantage. Shoot this up. Then we grab, so he has 0 charges. We'll grab the unlimited spells. Then this goes to 3 again, so at least we get to use it for that. We got a heal chilling right here with an acceleration, which is pretty nice. Green isn't exactly what we're looking for in terms of glimmers. Wand homing. Alright, well, a heal's a heal. We'll take it. Is Heal Bolt unlimited? No, sadly Heal Bolt has limited charges, even with the unlimited spells perk. You could use it to get a refresh. Like I said, when you grab unlimited spells, it'll refresh it back to 20, but besides that, nothing else. Oh yeah, I forgot, we have Zeta, so we actually do have infinite heals already. If you ever found yourself in like a really tricky spot, and you're like, fuck, I need to use the Zeta to do infinite heals, you were desperate, you would just grab like a throwaway wand like this, and so you empty everything out of it and put the heal bolt in it. Then on another wand, let's say this one for example, if I put down like a spark trigger and then a Zeta copies a random spell in another wand you're holding. So if you drop everything else that you're holding, and so the only thing that I'm holding right now is a heal bolt, that means that this Zeta will always copy this heal bolt. So even if I run this down to 0 charges, I still could use this to heal forever. Like I said, it's not like something that you should use regularly, but sometimes you don't have a choice, right? You're like in a really tight spot and you're desperate. That could bail you out of a tricky situation. But yeah, in general, obviously very annoying to work with. Having to drop your other wands temporarily to heal up is never fun. There was a heart there the whole time. I wasn't paying attention. Put that there. That there. Acceleration here. We're good. We have quite a few fungal shifts left to do. We have 4 more. We've only done 1. It's just we were missing any way to do shifts. So what I'm going to do is make homemade fungus. I've just been mainly prepping to do the homemade fungus. I think we're in a good enough spot now that we can. So I'm going in here to grab up one of the flasks. Gonna empty it out. Grab the pouch. Alright, so now for a small, kind of a tricky thing to do here. We need to scoop up the lava, but not kill ourselves. Yeah, I do need to kill the Alchemist. The problem is I don't have like a super easy kill. I mean, we have several methods to kill him, but nothing that's like, oh, the easiest thing ever. So I just figured I'm just stalling on that because we have to do fungal shifts as soon as possible anyways. And this next part is a bit of a pain. Once we got the fungus going, then we'll be just, you know, murdering and pushing ahead as quickly as we can, because 10 orbs, 5 more bosses to kill, that's quite a bit. But if you play slowly in Noita, you usually get rewarded. But we've been playing pretty slow. I forgot to grab that heart. I didn't know it was still there. I'll probably grab it in a moment. We just need to kill one of those spider dudes or something that bleeds like a green slime. So that is a green slime that's bleeding. That's not like the greatest spot for it though. It's kind of located in an annoying spot. That's a scary ass wand. These guys also bleed a green slime, if I remember. No, wait, that's a purple slime. Oh, wait, there's both. Let's not risk the purple slime getting involved. There you go. This guy will bleed what we need. Fuck, I didn't mean to kill him. Dude, screw off everything else. I just want the spider. Just the spider. Alright. Now it's just the spider. Once we kill him, we need to quickly throw lava onto his corpse. Oh my gosh. Lava onto his corpse. I'm not sure if we got it quite in time. We'll see. Volcanic rock. Something ended up in my flask. Oh well.
Lava, acid, and your crutch. These are things you must not touch.
That is annoying. But whenever you get the green slime that these guys bleed and lava comes in contact with it, it will make a fungus. I don't know. Yeah, we have some fungus right there. The problem is it's kind of like wiggling around. I hope we give it a moment. You gotta give it a second and the fungus kind of spreads. You gotta let the fungus breathe. Let's see. There's only 1% fungus. Oh, that may not be enough. Drop it from high up. Ah, shit, there's too many things contaminating it. Fuck. Oh, there's some fungus right there, too. Let me get a better spot. It's like you want to kind of activate the fungus by moving it a bit. If you don't have enough fungus at first, you have to just, let's say that you have like just 2 or 3 pixels of fungus, it's not enough to make it where you like throw it in the air. It won't like make more of it. But once you have like, I don't know, 7 or 8 pixels of fungus, whenever you drop it from high up, it will actually spawn more fungus. So if you only have a couple pixels, just place it on the ground and stare at it. Usually it will grow over time. And then once it's grown a little bit, like you just saw me do there, I kind of sifted through it. I picked it up, dropped it, picked it up, dropped it. Now that we have 6%, that's more than enough fungus. But if we go way high up, the higher you go, the more fungus you're going to get. But you just kind of spray it all out of here at once. And you'll notice that as it's falling through the sky, it's like generating more fungus. And this is how you become a fungus farmer. And so now we have the green fungus. This fungus does not naturally fungal shift away. Even though we lost our purple fungus because of an unlucky fungal shift, it's gone. Fungus turned into Sima. The green fungus is a different category of fungus, so it doesn't shift away naturally as long as we don't hold it out. So we're just going to get our character high on it. This is shift number 2, and we're not going to hold any flasks. We're just going to let shift number 2 happen. Sima balls. Sima balls. Something turned into diamond. I don't know what it is, but obviously we see diamond transformed, and the message said diamond. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Quick question. Is the reason you don't stream on Monday/Sunday Dunkbot 2.0 related? I mean, it kind of. I have to choose like a random free days to try to program.
I fear the moist mob.
But I also used to like to have Sundays off so I could watch the Cowboys play. That was years ago, and these days I don't watch as often because the Cowboys fucking suck. But I always am hoping. Giga, thank you for the raid. Has anyone actually made ambrosia using honey and diamond, or is it too tedious? It used to be pretty silly to go through all that trouble, but then the devs added Mimicium to the game where you can mimic materials, so actually now it is worth it. Because if you can make just 1 pixel of ambrosia, well then you use the Mimicium to make a whole ocean of it afterwards. So yeah, it definitely, people do it sometimes. But before, it was kind of silly, because it's like you went through all that trouble and you didn't even create that much. But it's like, wow. Combining this shit just to make a couple specks of ambrosia. Now you're like, oh, I made an ocean of it. Cam Barn says he does it in nightmare mode pretty often, actually. That's because if you guys are curious, nightmare mode doesn't naturally spawn in.
I fear the moist mob.
Ambrosia, like on the pedestals. Cloud, what the hell? Classic Cloud. She was in here chatting it up with us. Then she's over there streaming. Was she streaming pantsless? She promised us. She said that, listen, she was part of our community. She joined us in our pantsless degeneracy. So if she wasn't streaming with pantsless, then she's a liar. She's a goddamn liar. Nani? You guys don't remember this conversation earlier? Pantsless NetHack? See? Cloud's honest. Cloud, I appreciate you. Hell yeah, respect to the degeneracy. Hope you had a good NetHack stream. To anybody coming over from Cloud's NetHack stream, I hope you're having an awesome weekend. This is another game that Cloud plays from time to time. Noita, even though NetHack is still #1 in her heart. That piece of shit. But one day she'll say Noita is superior. It's just a matter of time. The problem is NetHack has like a 15-year head start on Noita. How many bosses is that? That is boss number 2 that we just killed. A 32-year head start? Wait, how old is NetHack? When did NetHack? That game is old as fuck. 1987? Holy shit. Cloud, you're telling me this game from 1987 beats Noita? No way. No way. You're talking crazy. Isn't that when you graduated high school? What? I wasn't even born yet. Just glancing around to grab a wand to take with us. That will speed up the process for the Alchemist kill. Oh, look at this. Diamond. Wait. That should be Fungus. So is it Fungus is Diamond now? Yeah, I guess we could just run that as our Alchemist killing method. Explosions. Not that bad. Not bad. Just glancing to see if there's anything cooler. Not looking great. Hey, an add mana? That's kind of tempting. What exactly does a fungal shift do? Picture any material in Noita. Any material. So a basic one that everybody knows of is water. Water is a really common material. And then picture a second material like lava. It can be any material, but these are just examples. So water and lava, these are two materials. One of them gets deleted and the other one gets duplicated and replaces the one that got deleted. So for example, all the water in your world could get removed, and then everywhere that there should be water gets replaced with another form of lava. It's called lava transformed. So you end up with two versions of lava. There can be really bad things and really good things. So in that case of where all your water gets deleted from your world and everywhere else that there should be water instead is now lava, that one is a bad one. The reverse could be all the lava in your world going away and everywhere there's lava should now be water.
Someone shifted your hair into thin air?
Hilarious, Mr. Bonuso. Hilarious. Yeah, fungal shifts are this kind of, I don't know, creative playground for Noita, because whenever in regular Noita runs, you really shouldn't be doing shifts to be like, oh, I need to get a win, I need a good fungal shift. You really shouldn't approach it like that. Fungal shifts are like an added crazy chaotic factor that you can throw into the game, like especially once you've already played a lot of Noita and you're like, oh, I want to do something maybe more challenging or goofier, so you'll do fungal shifts, and sometimes you'll get some really fun shifts where it's like, you know, everywhere that there should be oil, which are a lot of enemies bleed oil, now maybe they're bleeding polymorphine, so then polymorphine ends up just being all over the place. That would obviously be a bad, like a scary thing. And then you can also use your shifting knowledge to learn how to manipulate fungal shifts. And you could be like, ooh, I'm going to turn all of, let's say smoke. You could turn all the smoke in your world into healthium. So everywhere that there should be like smoke being produced, instead is producing a healthium, which is a liquid that heals you. So like fire that burns usually gives off smoke. Instead, it would be burning and giving off healthium. Pretty goofy, I know. Spin! No spin. Oh, fungal shifting time. Thank you, chat. Time to do shift number 3. Shift number 3, here we come. Spin. Slurp, slurp, slurp. You can only do a fungal shift every 5 minutes. Noita doesn't let you shift faster than that. Of course, if you used a mod or some crap, you could go faster, but regular Noita doesn't. At least we have never found a way. Shift number 3, Invisibilium. Invisibilium, let's see, what's down here? Invisibilium. Oil transform. So Invisibilium and the Invisibilium family has turned into oil. Noted. Second add mana. Gonna be kind of a weird one, but if we were to swap 2 explosives onto this, it's a little weird, but this is what we're gonna use as our Alchemist killer. You usually need more explosives than just 2. But we have decent telly and okay health, so I'm gonna flirt with the devil for a moment here, chat. With death. Invisibilium family. So just because it says one material, it doesn't mean that's the only material that shifted. So for example, it'll pop up and say worm blood. And so you think, oh, okay, worm blood material has been affected. But actually, there's a couple of materials that are considered in the worm blood family. Like they're kind of linked. And that would be like worm blood, freezing liquid. I think is there a third one? I feel like there's a third one. I may be going crazy. So you'll be coming across an enemy that normally like shoots out freezing stuff. And then all of a sudden they're bleeding this random material, and you're like, why is that? This guy normally shoots out, you know, freezing liquid. Why is he shooting out whatever? And they'll say, oh, the fungal shift. Oh, like, but we had a fungal shift of worm blood. It's like, yeah, well, that enemy, that material is also considered in the worm blood family. That's why it shifted with it. Okay, so remember this guy, explosions fuck him up, but we don't really have that much explosion damage, so we're going to have to shoot him probably a couple of times. Likely a couple times. Ooh, you got a piece of me on that one. Aw, yeah, that's why I gotta shoot below him into the crotch, because... Okay, he's too quick. There we go. Yeah, that's why you like to have more explosion damage, because otherwise it drags the fight on. Just dragging it on. I don't think we need the ping pong. Alright, we're happy with that. Alpha, cast a copy of the first spell on your wand. And our Telly wand both tellies and heals us. Because it's shooting Telly and Alpha at the same time. That's in that spot. Looking good. Then Tau, how are we going to do this one? This one's going to be a little tricky. Is that going to work? Let's see. That'll do for now. We got to find a better wand for that. Let's go. We've killed 3 bosses, 3 of 6. It is time for a consume. Thank you, chat. Thank you, thank you. Helpful as always. So this is shift number 4. Correct, chat? Correct, correct. Yes. Okay, sand. Sand is shift number 4. So we had one more shift left to do. And then... I guess we can start focusing on orbs right now. That was kind of scary. Remember, if you have repulsion field and you're having trouble like kind of guiding your black holes, because it can be kind of tricky to shoot where you want to fire. Like let's say I'm trying to shoot a black hole to the right. It may fly correctly. All right, see, that wasn't bad. But sometimes when you go to shoot it, it can fly in like a really awkward way. Right now, it seems to be doing a pretty good job at going in the direction that I'm wanting it to go. You'll notice the occasional, like I'll be facing to the right, and I go to fire, and it shoots like kind of like up in like the opposite direction. But the idea is, wherever you're wanting to shoot, just move in the opposite direction while you fire, and you should be good. I think the length of the wand and, you know, how close to certain walls, like the terrain you are, little things like that can factor in. But just if you, for example, if I want to shoot the black hole down, as straight down as I can, I try to jump up when I shoot it down. It's not always perfect, but it can help you get a little more accurate. So if I'm shooting to the right, you'll notice I'm usually moving to the left whenever I shoot to the right. Same goes if I'm shooting to the left, I'm moving to the right, that kind of stuff. It's not perfect, but it can help you be a bit more accurate.
I think that's just what we call a skill issue.
Skill issue. Might as well grab the tower wand while we're here. Oops, see, that was a bad shot. I did a bad job at jumping up whenever I was shooting down. So push our character against this wall, and then we just drop down. Oh, come on, come on. Shoot where we need you. See, it's doing some ugly shots right now. It could be that this wand is maybe like a little... The proportions are a little different than what I normally am shooting with, because this one seems to be doing a terrible job. I just wanted a direct down shot.
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy right
There
now.
it
He
goes.
is drenched in sweat.
I was like, screw it. I just want to run through there. Going through here so that we can grab a wand. Hopefully a fun wand. Not too fun of a wand. Nukes will be death for us. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple, chat. Let's be reasonable human beings, yeah? You guys love being reasonable. What's the craziest wand with an always cast spell you've ever found? Craziest with an always cast. I mean, there can be multiple always casts on a wand. It's there's some that's like from a puzzle that isn't that. I mean, that can consistently be found with multiple always casts. The craziest though. I mean, I can't help it but think of just like good stuff, which isn't exactly crazy. You're not like, oh my god, like, you know, some kind of homing, triplicate, whatever. You know, both of those always casts, you're pretty much just spamming the wand and it's going crazy for you. You don't need to put anything on it. Circle of Vigor is the one that everybody loves. That's the one where you see it and you're like, thank God. Hell yeah. There we go. I like that one more. I don't think I've ever seen an end of everything, an always cast end of everything. It doesn't mean it's not possible, but I don't think I've ever gotten one. Always cast add mana is good. Yeah, for the most part. It's not 100% of the time that it's good. Because there can be an always cast add mana on a wand that the stats are just so bad, it's not worth, you know, working with it. But an always cast Circle of Vigor is always good unless you already have your own Circle of Vigor spell. The reason it's pretty much always good is because as an always cast, it never runs out of charges. So if you find that wand, even if it has shit stats, you have infinite healing. So you're like, oh, infinite heals, I'll take it. Sorry if you have epilepsy. This is definitely not very friendly on the eyes because I have a light spell on it right now, so it's kind of strobing. Wait, Snow Chasm? How did I... Oh, okay. Let's not get too frisky. Alright, I definitely was in a rush. I thought I was in a different spot entirely. I way overshot it. There we go. If you're curious what we're doing over here, is because we have to collect 10 orbs today. So I figured I might as well grab this orb since we have such good digging. Grab an orb to save us the trouble of having to come back up for it, or grabbing another orb that maybe is more of a pain to get our hands on. Alright, we're at 5. We got 5 more orbs to grab and 1 more fungal shift to do. Which we'll be doing the 1 more fungal shift in a moment. Would linear arc fix the black hole one? Yeah, linear arc makes it so that it's like you don't even have to worry about the jumping back so much. It usually will just fire off how you want it to. There's number 6. Oh yeah, we never checked the wand room down here, did we? Well, that was disappointing. Homing plasma. Go say hi to the bridge boss. We have killed 3 bosses. We have to kill 3 more. Remember, we touched this point here to grab the orb, so that's trigger point number 1. This is trigger point number 2. We're gonna shoot those plasma shots towards the boss. Kind of failed a little bit. Come on. There we go. Took a moment, but we got him. Just used the plasma. The boss copied the plasmas and then obliterated himself. Oh, some ducks. Ducks for days and some black holes if we needed those. What's up, Squanchy? Squanchy. Noita's such a dick sometimes. Squanchy, did this just happen to you? Ellen said classic. If you're curious what happened, he has to clear up. So he wants to do this puzzle. And he's like, I might as well just throw away my lava flask because this is an empty flask. That way he can transfer the oil from here to here. And he's like, all right, let me just throw away my flask. That's silly anyways. Goes to throw it away. A shard of glass flies and breaks his own flask.
Noita is a game where every pixel is made in China.
Thank you for sharing that one, Squanchy. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. That one pixel. I told you, every pixel in Noita is simulated to fuck you over. That's its whole purpose. Dude, that would be nice if the message popped up and says the gods are laughing at you. Like somehow it could detect that this like ridiculous circumstance just played out. The gods mock you. The pause makes it so comedic. It's like you can hear like the rage behind the keyboard. I don't think I need that. I'll just go back to this for now. If you're curious, if you really wanted to make a damage upgrade, a huge damage upgrade would be music notes. Like right now, we're hitting for thousands of damage. We put music notes on there, and it would increase our damage probably like 5 times or 10 times. But we don't really need it. We're already murdering. Swap the light modifier for Lumi so your telewand is 2 frames instead of a garbage recharge. But then I won't have the mana to sustain. You will? You think so? The delay will make it sustain still? Anyway, how would that affect my recharge? Should we have the same recharge? So wait, you're saying you want... I mean, it needs to be a double then. Actually, no, wait. Triple, 3, 1, 2, 3. Move the light to... You want like this? I was promised not running into mana issues. What are these lies? I said 2 frame, not 1 frame? Wait, it was a 2 frame. Wait, now I'm confused. Hold on, let me see. Swap the light modifier for Lumi, so your telewand is 2 frames instead of garbage reach. Oh, you want it, so you want a Lumi in there. Wait. Like that? He's cooking. He's cooking. I like it. That's 3 frames, but better. I think it's good. Seven. 3 more orbs to perfection. Do we have any fungal shifts left, chat? I feel like earlier we said 4, but I can't remember if we did one after that. What's the point of calculating frames for wands? Because if you do the math, you'll see that at some point you've taken the cast delay and the recharge down to 0. So the only thing that may be causing any slowdown of the wand is per frame. Meaning like groups of spells being cast. If you only have 1 group of spells being cast, that's 1 frame. For example, if you have a spark bolt and a spark bolt, and the cast delay and the recharge is 0. Okay, hold on. What the hell, chat? Chat, not now, damn it. Hold on, I'm explaining something. Oh, chat, don't be obnoxious. So, if your wand's recharge and cast delay are below 0, whatever, 0 or below, and you had 2 spells, that means that wand needs 2 frames before it can go through both of those spells. Projectile spells. 2 projectile spells. But if you were to put a double and then the 2 projectile spells, the wand only needs 1 frame to get through all of the everything that the wand has to offer, because there's only 2 projectiles with a double. So yeah, that's the idea. I can show you a good example of that right here. This wand's cast delay and recharge are going to be 0. So we're shooting out a ton of triplicate bolts when we fire this. But if you look at the board, you can actually see there are 2 different forms. Like this is cast number 1, that's cast number 2. So it's clearly 2 frames. If I was to move this into one group where the triplicate and the chainsaw are together and I fire this off, this is now 1 frame. And even though the wand is the cast delay and the recharge are 0, this is shooting half as much as this. This is double the projectile amount. It's kind of like, I mean, you can if you look at it visually, you should be able to see the difference. It's not like it's double, but it's, sometimes can be hard to tell at a glance. But if you look at stuff like DPS output, you should notice a pretty significant DPS change. How's it casting chainsaw in both frames? Is that bait? Is that bait?
And this bald guy is always reluctant to fix his TP.
That's bait.
Even though he knows this is 2 whole times faster.
Well, the teleport isn't necessarily 2 times faster because you still have to travel from point A to point B, right? So unless I have if you have a null on there, okay, I'll give it to you. That, you probably want the 1 frame. But without the null, it's like, you're already kind of hopping from. It's kind of, the whole chat is bait. True. You don't need to if you are building wands that are frame efficient, where you're literally counting frames. Like, that's deep Noita science. That's like whenever you're starting to get to the point. It's not really like deep in terms of complexity. It's deep in terms of you are probably just about every run you're doing God runs. Any run, you can jump into any seed and you'll probably be able to do whatever you want. There is no, like, it's a pick your own adventure and you almost are never dying on your runs. That's whenever you start to obsess over frame efficiency, but it's definitely not one of those things that's necessary. For my first 3,000 hours of Noita, I didn't even pay attention to like a frame difference, so it's like unnecessary optimization, but the optimization does actually, it does optimize. It does make it better. So it's not like they're lying. But what was I? This was here, then that was there. This double was just chilling.
Well, would you look at that? Always take unlimited spells and you shall be graced with duck. Minus points for projectile repulsion field, but I'll let it slide.
It's true, we could throw the ducks on there. We can put that away, bring out the ducks. Hold on, what did I do to my wand? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I messed something up on this. Oh, ducks are recharge. I wasn't thinking. I was like, why is this adding cast delay? It isn't adding. It adds cast delay, but that wasn't the problem. It's the additional recharge time. I totally forgot about it. That's fine. We'll leave it on there. In case you're curious, the rainbow makes it where you can't clearly see the ducks. Normally you can clearly see that there are ducks on the wand, but that rainbow can make it a bit tricky. Is there a way to make it so the ducks don't bleed? A shift or something? Yeah, you can. If you were to shift blood into some, like, maybe gas, something that's just really, like, will dissipate very quickly. For example, you could shift regular blood into blood fading. Just like the player doesn't bleed regular blood, the player bleeds blood fading. So when I get hit, blood will shoot out of me, but it disappears immediately. You could do that with the ducks and make it where they just whatever they bleed just dissipates immediately, just kind of vanishes. It doesn't factor in. Audio's getting a little scuffed. How do you get blood fading in a bottle? Sounds neat. Yeah, pretty much like what Aqua said. You just find a way to get yourself injured and hold a bottle at the same time, because when the player gets hit, the blood that's like kind of squirts out of your character, shoots out of you, disappears so quickly that you can't just scoop it off of the ground. So you have to purposely have your flask out while you get hit, so the blood immediately goes into the flask, and you can capture it that way. Are we ready for the final shift? Or have we already done it? I don't even know. I keep asking chat. I can't keep track of all. I'm juggling stuff and my brain isn't able to keep up. My brain's struggling. I have to do 2 more? What? I don't have to do 2 more? That's a lie. It is a lie. Believe you've done 4? Okay. Well, they're lying. You need to do 1 more. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to only once just to check that. Acid. Acid? Huh. Run over here. Say hi to Steve with the ducks. Yeah, there you go. We just yapping about this.
I'm touching myself tonight.
So the idea would be that you cast one of the mists, like so. Bring out your flask that is empty. You jump into the mist. Then this flask begins to fill up with this blood mist. And then if I were to pour out this blood mist, you'll see that it just dissipates right away. It's just gone. It leaves behind a little blood splatter, but the material doesn't accumulate on the ground like something like water does accumulate. So you basically you would cast this, and then you would jump into this, then you would do a fungal shift while holding this flask whenever the time is right to try to shift regular blood into blood mist, and then the ducks would no longer be producing all that blood that's going all over the place. We have killed 4 bosses. We need to kill 2 more. So, alright, 2 more bosses to kill. Let's do it. Acceleration. Guess there's some lava up there. Kill Tiny. Don't forget to take the perks. I did grab the perks. I got the extra life. Oh, the other one stayed too? I didn't even notice. Wasn't even looking. No, we only need 2 more orbs. Tiny, let me think with our setup. Oh, that's a polymage right there. Eat the polymage corpse. I think the ducks actually mess up Tiny, don't they? Did you ever play World of Warcraft? Yeah, I've played it before, just a little bit. I was a WoW noob. Got to like level 30 or some shit. And just played it for like a month, maybe 2 months. I remember getting to Tarn Mill whenever it was like the first month that the Dark Spear server came out. And got to like level 30 on that shit. Got to Tarn Mill and just PvP'd for like the rest of the, for like 2 months. Just ran around having fun PvPing and shit. Since the server was brand new, there was tons of people to like PvP against. And then I never played again until WoW Classic came out, and then I was like, yeah, we play WoW Classic with my friends. Literally after, like, I think I maybe got to, like, level 30 again, or 40, somewhere in that range, and people stopped playing, so then I left again. That this doesn't count as 3 bosses. No, it actually would be 4 if you're talking about that, because each boss drops each piece of the boss drops a spell. So it dropped 4 pieces. So it's just 1 boss. That was boss number 5. So we just have Kolmi left to kill. We have 2 orbs to collect. And then we've completed our challenge for today. And I think we have enough time left for a little bit of TI. Maybe. If chat's interested. Sometimes they don't want TI. Sometimes they're like, hey, TI feels like bullying the streamer. We want this to be a wholesome community. We don't want this degeneracy. No more shuffle. That really doesn't make sense now. It's too late in, but sure, we'll grab it. Put the freeze there. Chat, why are you this way? Oh shit! You're distracting me. You're trying to get me killed. I see your plans. I'm thinking I'll hit the orb room any second now. Ow. Ow. Could have been really bad if it was in a different spot. I think I dug up the wrong corner, didn't I? Had to have. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. Alright, where is the corner? Yeah, it's right here. Oh, it's because I shot and went up. I didn't go completely up, so I went over. Oh my gosh, I went over the spot that I needed to. That makes sense. It's the annoying part of repulsion. 9. 1 more orb. I know exactly what I'm going for. Whew. What are the 2 missing orbs? There's only 1 missing orb. Stop trying to play me, Chad. I'm not falling for it. Did you learn how to count to 10 since last time? You make 1 little mistake and you guys think that it's like the biggest thing ever. It was 1 time. While you guys are distracted. Listen, I have to listen to your weep shit all day. Of course there's a little bit of brain damage afterwards. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Woo! There was some danger. Orb number 10. We've done all the fungal shifts. We've collected all the orbs, and we are 1 boss away from killing all the bosses for today's roulette challenge. A roulette challenge is we let a random number generator tell us how many orbs and how many fungal shifts and how many bosses, and this is what it shows for us. And let's go. Actually, wait, at 10 orbs, this guy is going to be shooting off some chaotic poly shots, so we got to be a little careful of him. Can be a bit dangerous. Shoot these for a moment, just trying to hopefully get rid of the general dangerous things. Oh man, my damage is a little lacking, I'd say. Probably should it's too late now. I gotta go grab like a gotta go throw some modifiers on that one. Going on here? That's 11 orbs. Oh, is it 11 that he does the poly shots? I couldn't remember. I remember it was like one of these amounts. Oh, he's got the ducks. Don't throw them at me, please. Oh, he did a pretty good amount of damage on that one. Come on. Oh! Oh! You know, just popped one of my extra lives, no big deal. Oh, shit. And that's why you don't shoot into his shield like I was doing. He caught my projectiles, threw them back into my face, and insta-killed me. But I had an extra life, so... Damn, that could have been real rough. Do the piss shift. I just kind of want to see real quick if it's actually true. Oh, shit. Okay, so we already got the win. You guys know that's a win. I haven't locked it in yet, but this bonus shift will not disqualify. Don't be like, oh, well, don't try to argue the semantics. We've already discussed this. It's I was on the point. But I did want to quickly see if we do one more shift. Chat could be liars. We don't know. Lawyers are getting ready to sue your ass. Yeah, they are right now, aren't they? It did say urine. It did say urine. Oh yeah. When you get hit, it just pisses everywhere, yep. That's some Girardied right there. Pretty hilarious swap. That's a natural fungal shift too, that if you grab today's oil blood, the 6th shift, you'll actually just pee yourself. What's actually happening, if anybody's curious, is that it's urine to or oil to urine. So oil to urine, normally you should bleed oil because of oil blood, and now you're pretty much just bleeding urine. That's all that's happening, is you're bleeding urine, which looks like you're peeing yourself. Pretty silly shift. Don't worry, I'm not gonna die where the peasants died. The other day I was really tired and after doing a, you know, goofing around with the stream. Today I'm locked in. I know it was rough for you guys to see me lock in the win anywhere else. Didn't you just nearly die? Yeah, no. I shrugged it off. I may have taken a, you know, 1,000 damage shot to the face, but I shrugged it off. Easy win. There you go. That's how the God Gamer does it. Can you bleed bosses? Yes. You can do a fungal shift where you can turn whatever you're bleeding. So for example, if I'm bleeding oil blood, you could shift oil into monstrous powder. So if you shift oil into monstrous powder, if something hits me, I will bleed out monstrous powder. Monstrous powder summons bosses, so yes, you would be bleeding out bosses. Every time you get hit, it would just summon in more and more bosses. Oh, my legs, man, they're kind of sore from sitting around. But don't worry, we're gonna lock it in, and we're gonna do a Twitch integration Noita run. Give me one warm-up run and then one bet run for that. And this is a significant win here, chat. Look at this. Pretty significant. This is win number 2,450, meaning we are halfway between 2,400 and 2,500. Alright, so we're about to be doing some Twitch integration. It's a Noita, just a little bit of Noita Twitch integration. I will change the title in case anybody's just hopping in here. It wasn't anything crazy today. We do have some fun Noita plans for next week. Something talked about some people, or Yolk was explaining the Sacred Barrel run. So I think we may be trying that out, which apparently the community is assuming it was a half-made quest in Noita that I guess they just abandoned, or I don't know. Like there's a thing, basically it's like a quest in Noita that the devs started, but they never finished. What the hell? It's like something on my keyboard. The devs started, but never finished. And we can actually still see the remnants of that half quest in the game. And so I plan to check that out next week. I've actually never visited it before. It's in New Game Plus. It's a Sacred Barrel altar. So we're going to check that out. But today, for the remainder of the day, we're going to do a little bit of Twitch integration. My energy's running low. I will do a bet. But first, let me just get warmed up.
Smash.
And update the title. Noita Twitch integration. Was it discovered recently? No, it's been around a while. It's been around a long time. I've heard people talk about it, but I never really paid much attention since I just assumed it was some modded related stuff. But what it is like some people made a mod to kind of add an ending to the unfinished quests in Noita. But it sounds like it was technically in the code. It's called like the Sacred Barrel or some shit. You know what? I think we're going to stick with the 18 to 27 range because I did fail on that bet earlier today and I kind of want revenge. That plus Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend did have a birthday. I know, this is huge news. This is life-changing. Leo has now moved his dating range to 18 to 27. I know. A lot of you guys are excited. You're like, finally, I'm eligible for Leo. Maybe he'll pick me next for his yacht. It's possible. It's possible. Hold up, did I open everything? Yep. How do you know it's not 14 to 27? We're still waiting on Epstein's, files to be released, so stay tuned for the results on that one. Would you go on Leo's yacht? I mean, it depends on which bikini he makes me wear. He's like, I want that one. You're like, I don't know. Let's wait. Well, hold on. You're too old? What? Leo wishes I would go on that yacht. I was even gonna bring the baby oil. Now he'll never know. You're too bald? Is that advice because of sunburn? What? Wrong yacht? No, was that the Diddy yacht? My bad, wrong turn. Fair, if the bikini makes your ass look too fat, then no yacht for Leo. Where's the worm? You can't handle the worm. Holy shit. You know what? We're gonna let that slide. Replace wand. That's an asshole move, chat. I'm about to show you a gamer strategy. I will only show it to you guys though if you promise not to tell anybody about it. I don't want to see everybody stealing my strats. Because, you know, if I show it off, next thing you know, Yolk is using it to get more world records and then taking credit for it. It's dangerous. But we're in agreement. You guys keep it a secret, yeah? Pheromone down. Wand. Wait. Wait, what? Where's my wand? What a strat. Wait. Where did my wand go? I was supposed to get more money than this. I was scammed. Nice magic trick. You want to see a magic trick? Fucking wand just disappears. Dunk, there never was a wand. Bullshit! Where the fuck did this Giga Disc projectile come from then, That was actually pretty scary. Oh, that would have killed me. Okay, that's also dangerous. Chill. Dude. Thank you, worm. Nerf wands? I have one wand. It's a starter wand, and you nerfed it. You assholes. I think I may have actually buffed my stats on that wand. That's how bad it is. It's like, nerf it, that's pretty rough. I'll give him a little something. No! No! What the fuck, man? Huh. That's kind of spicy. That's kind of super spicy, actually. What the fuck? That's how we roll. Bells to worms. Okay. Oh, it's fine. That was just a warm-up. That was a warm-up. I'm nice and toasty now. I'm nice and toasty. Let's go ahead. Chat. In the words, I don't remember who said it. It was like some elite god gamer. The quote goes something like this.
Guy right now, he is drenched in sweat.
The quote goes something like this. Wasn't a bet, doesn't matter, didn't count. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. I think it's a really famous quote. Some like amazing god tier gamer said it. Anyways, here let's get a bet going. 18 to 27. It was me? Darasgar, I feel like it, I don't know. I don't remember your name attached to that quote. I think you're misremembering. Yolk said it? Nah, I know I said God Gamer. I mean, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. You know, I'm proud of him. You know, after teaching him so much, to see how far he's gotten off of all of my lessons and everything. You know, I'm proud of him. But no, I'm talking about like an elite gamer. Dr. Disrespect said it. All right, listen, if he said it in the Twitch Whispers, which nobody else is there, apparently, except for some children. But, so no, that's a terrible one. An elite one. You said, you seem awfully attached to that quote. I wonder why. It seems important. Seems like something, you know, that could apply to this channel. Also, Armchair Titan, thank you for the primage. Appreciate the love, dude. Let's get this running. Let's get it going. You know, let's get this dub. Let's finish this week strong. This is the very final run of this week, It was a bumpy ride this week, but thanks for being part of the journey. And I'm gonna end it with a dub, with this win right now, and then I'm gonna go get some food, some breakfast or some shit. Dunk, read me. Are you aware there's currently an ongoing anime Japan Expo, Weeb Expo in Germany, the biggest in Germany? Doko, is that the stream that hosts it, or is that just a random person that's at the event? Do Kolmi TV? Yeah, Do Kolmi TV 2025. Apparently tons of German weebs coming together. Wait, what is this? This looks like maybe some gacha game shit. I must continue to support anime production. What is this? What are they? Well, hold on.
By his technology.
I remembered it.
Like he fixed the pencil.
I don't know what's going on, but it's a special event. I don't know if I can get in trouble for restreaming it. I'm scared. I'll walk away. Is that a cult? I think so. I think so. I actually expected it not to be in English. I think they said it was in Germany, but I guess the event's in English. You're going to Germany? I don't have any plans, but I would like to visit Germany one day. There's tons of places I'd like to see. I'd like to visit Australia. I like to visit Japan, not because I'm a weeb. I just think it would be an interesting place to see. I mean, I hear their vending machine culture is next level, not for the fucking underwear vending machines like you wear. I go up to a vending machine and I can get like fucking just press a button and it like cooks a pizza for me and shit. I want to see that. That's we're getting out American. That sounds like some shit that'd be in the US. Come to Oktoberfest this year? How do you know about the underwear vending machines? Hey, everything I know, chat has taught me. You guys know this shit. I have been taught about, apparently there is a used underwear, used panties vending machine in Japan. This is a thing. I don't know why. Don't ask me, but apparently there's a market for it. The international, it would be badass to go to TI in Germany. Used, yes, used. You know why? All right, let's close the bed. You guys, so I've heard. What do you mean, so I've heard? I haven't been to Japan. If I had a pizza vending machine in the US, I'd weigh 400 pounds. That's what I'm curious about. It's like, how delicious is that pizza? If it's tasting the same as like a Pizza Hut, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, imagine it's right outside your door. You walk out, you just press a button, and you got a Pizza Hut level pizza. That'd be interesting. I'm interested.
You know why, he says, knowingly.
No. I'm just saying, it exists. There's some dude out there whose job it is to wear it all day. Dude's got on like 5 thongs all on at once just to stock the vending machine. He's like, man, the customers just keep rolling in. I can't keep up. It's out of control. The bets are already closed. You late bettors, you're not getting in. He's running laps. Oh my god. Fucking, oh. Okay, this is super dangerous. There's like propane tanks and crap everywhere. How bad is it gonna hurt? I'll get shuffle perks. Chat's favorite these days, but they didn't realize. I guess they weren't here earlier today. I was showing off how I've gotten to the point where I'm like frame perfect. How are there explosives everywhere? There are still explosives that I'm coming across. Something's like maybe bugged on that. It's a little extreme. Like, look at this. There's still explosives. I'm like a mile deep. That one hurts. Extra life, obviously. We're fine.
I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a goddamn dump truck.
Koopa. Is Kuba celebrating this moment? That piece of shit. Dude, what the... Kuba, thanks for the love, man. Appreciate the 5 bomb. Aqua, you too. Thanks for the bits, man. We can still... Oh! We're back in this! We're back in this! I don't even want any of those. We are so back. That's a boss killer. Oh, come on. All right, put a couple of these up. You never know. We just keep going. We have the boss killer. We have the method to get to the boss. We have the... Okay, we just gotta be smart about this. No panicking. No extra movements. Min-max this shit. Okay. Okay, Snow. You know what? No time to check the perks in the Holy Mountain. That's dangerous. Did I just jump directly into... Oh, shit. Oh, these plants, man. They're so bullshit. Oh, wait. There's a spot there. Alright. Teleport beacon. That's no biggie. That's no biggie. We can wait it out. Alright, alright. So we have our boss killer. We have our method to get to the boss. Chat. I don't know what you're going to do at this point. I'm kind of curious. I mean, I honestly think you just probably give up. Start writing your apology message. Like, I didn't know who we were dealing with. I didn't know you were him. This whole time I've been hearing about, you know, he's him. You didn't know who they were referring to. You thought maybe it was Yolk since he's got some okay speedruns, but then you found out it was me the whole time. Why are you laughing? Wait, what? Oh, this is gonna be a little spicy. Gonna be a little spicy. What is happening right now? I don't understand. These guys are just fucking doing each other right there. Oh, shit. I don't even know what was happening. That one dude was just humping him over and over. Alright, so... Homing may have been better. Teleport rideshare? Interesting choice. Interesting. I mean, it's not a good choice, but it's still interesting, you know? Oh my god! What the fuck was that? No! 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 5 HP? How do I even fire this off without... No! You son of a bitch! That's how we do it! Woo! baby. That's how we do it. I apologize for losing my composure. This community is about, you know, expecting the dub, and I was expecting to win the whole time, but you know, every once in a while, I have to act like I didn't see it coming. It's called acting. Look it up. Chat shows health down over shuffle perks, and that got you saving grace? Or then you got saving grace?
Oh my bad. I did mix that up, I guess.
But see, if you think about it, you guys had the option. Synthotron's calling you out. You chose health down when you could have shuffled the perks, which may not have gave me saving grace, which may, you know, I probably wouldn't have allowed my health to get that low if I didn't have saving grace, but because I knew I had saving grace, so I kind of calculated that I could do, you know, what I did in just easy dubs. But in a way, you could have maybe made a different decision, which could have maybe affected the run. So it's really your own fault. So what I'm hearing is skill issue, baby. Skill issue. Get good, chat. You suck. You fools. Wait a second. What the fuck? Where's all the streaks? Where's the believers? Believers?
Open the shop, old man.
Fine. You guys are laughing. I see you spamming Keck W in there, but who's Keck W in now? When all the doubters, their streaks are dead. Shaunathon, he had a 30 prediction streak. Literally 30 predictions in a row correct, and he threw it down the drain. Don't 07 that. Is there a spit like emote? Is there a like something you can really get the little, you know what I'm saying? Not the Hoktwa. That's something else entirely. But you know, something spit on his streak. Don't actually don't Hoktwa that thing. That's something else entirely. What do you mean? Don't You know what I'm saying? Blizz removed it. Slash spit. Slash spit. Cambarn with a 23 streak down the drain, and Twist, who literally just earned his 21 streak while simultaneously complaining about the last streak that he lost that was a big streak. Then he loses the 21 streak? Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Unforgivable. I got a 7 streak though. That's called copium, Twist. Nobody to hate but themselves. Inks, 13 streak down the drain, along with Oland, Latali, Barguast. Oh, now this is the 6 streakers. Barguast, Cyan, Monar, Aswip, Kins, Monty, Author, Kuba, Manels, Rausteinen, Poquito, Cocky, Johnny 9, Sasau, and Juno, Mooncat, Font. Wait, what is that? Robot Ice Cream Sandwich. I mean, these are some negative 6s at the end, but still, these are, whoo! God damn. You know what's crazy is you guys could have kept your streaks alive if you just had believed. If you had just believed. I literally stalled on that final bet just to give you time to like process that like, nope. This win, not only is it possible, it's inevitable. It was going to happen. No matter what, I was getting the win. And some of you still didn't believe. Nope. Hi, Dunk. I may have lost the streak, but I am not upset. The combination of teleport's mobility with Plasma's raw destructive power make for such exciting gameplay to watch. My streamer clearly knows the game inside and out to execute something that challenging successfully. Claude can make mistakes. Please double check response. Okay. All right. See, chat. Don't you guys even spamming fucking paid chatter? It was. Come on now. You even pay attention to the joke. Your ego is never going to recover. My ego? I think you may be getting confused. Let me explain something to you. You probably have never seen this screen before. It says game completed. That is the victory screen. That's whenever you win. Unlike the version that you're used to, you know, the game over where it shows the death replay and it shows your stats, but then you're like sad because you died in the second zone. This is the one where you go to the very end, where you get a dub, you get a +1 to your wins.
Chatter.
This is the real shit right here, the real good stuff. Ego talking. That wasn't ego. I was explaining. Listen, there are some chatters out there. 99% of you have never gotten a win before. It's only fair that I explain so there's no confusion. I'm a thorough streamer. I don't want to leave anybody out, even the Noita noobs. A real god gamer could have won another TI by now. That is true, that I could have if I chose to, but I felt like farming wins on you guys is a little bit fucked up. Read Yolk. Did he notice does he know what's going on? She's like, the game's breaking. That was an impressive show of skill and ingenuity, as well as quick thinking and wide variety of outplay options, is what I would say if you played a range like 10 to 12. Yolk's confused. He forgets that he has like the easier settings that makes it like where you can do like 1 to 5 and it's like really easy to win. I play on a custom Twitch integration settings that actually is looked at as a war crime in terms of how fucked up it is. So I'm not allowed to share the settings with anybody. Otherwise I would. And then Yolk would basically go back to not streaming again for another 3 months after experiencing it. That's how fucked up the range is. It's pure evil. Pure evil. But I see, I understand, Yolk. I understand.
Fucking pathetic.
Chat, I had a ton of fun hanging out with you guys today. Thanks for making it a pretty awesome weekend to what could have been a pretty crappy weekend. But you guys are always just fun to hang out with, bringing good energy. The fact that, you know, there are people even willing to have my stream open. The fact that even, you know, it just makes it fun to have people to hang out with. And yap and rant Noita, you know, about Noita to take my mind off other things, right? Like I can just talk about whatever I want to talk about in Noita. Half you guys spam, nobody cares, blah, blah, blah. But still, there are at least somebody to listen to the rants, and I appreciate that. Have a nice weekend. See you on Wednesday. It'll be Tuesday night. Well, I guess, okay, depending on where you live, it could be Wednesday already. You're like in Europe and shit. But yes, I will be gone for 2 days. I won't be back tonight because it'll be Sunday night. I won't be back the next night. That'll be Monday night. But I will be back Tuesday. It'll be Tuesday night here in Texas when I'll return, which will be, you know, Wednesday for all you guys on the other side of the world. You know what? Pograx is on right now. He's playing a game called Terra.
Make friends, but
Terra Invicta. Wait, this seems familiar. Have we watched this before? No, maybe not. New player, Terra Invicta, Contra, Pagrax, Victorious, #review key. He's got like an early access key to this game. Check it out, maybe. It looks like some kind of, he's looking at a map, like an overworld map. Making decisions. What's this, like Risk or some crap? I don't know. Let's raid him. Let's check it out. I'm queuing up the raid right now for Pograx, or aka Pagrax. If you've never been here for a Pagrax raid, you'll have fun hanging out with him. He's a cool dude. He's a nice guy. He's been part of our community for years. One of the funny things is he actually became a part of our community, not from Noita. It's true. It's true. Not every single person in our community comes from Noita. He actually came from a game called Neon Abyss, which you never played it before. It's actually a pretty cool game. It's like this 2D shooter roguelike. It's got some meta. It's got some pretty heavy meta progression in it, but it's a great game. I believe it was on like the Xbox like Game Pass stuff for a long time, so a lot of people have checked it out before. But yeah, he joined the community back whenever I was playing that game, and because every once in a while I would take a break from Noita for like a couple weeks to a month, and I'd play something else. And so that was when I was playing Neon Abyss. I remember he joined the community then. Then when we went to Noita, I remember people like him being like, "What's this game?" And I was like, "You don't know about the greatest game of all fucking time?" And so we taught him the way. And he is a Noita addict deep down, though he hasn't been streaming it very often these days. He's more of a variety gamer. He's got a healthy gamer diet. He plays more variety than me. I just play Noita these days and some Factorio. See you on Tuesday, Lewd Waifus. I appreciate you. Artorius, Paquito, Hypnotoad, Quantum. Appreciate all the love. I think he give up on his partnership with Twitch. I think it's probably his real life stuff has been getting in the way, but don't worry. We're going to support him. Show some love to Pagrax. I'll see you guys in a couple days. Thank you for making today an awesome stream, chat. You guys are too generous, too kind. Thank you for everything. Deuces.